of Tales of Tellos, the Steam Mage. I'm your humble dungeon master, DM Order, and I'm joined by these awesome individuals who are the heroes of the campaign, also known as the Crimson Peacekeepers in the lands of Tellos. We are down one member for Zanny. She'll be joining us hopefully by the halfway point after the break. So hopefully she gets here soon and can enjoy some of the fun as you guys are hunted hags, or I should say fighting hags, because that's what happened last time. The group last time on session 52 had managed to uh, speak to Katya in the jail cells of the Coven Lair and found out some more information, or a little bit more information about her backstory and a little bit about kind of like why she was siding with the Coven, particularly to try to save her husband or fiance, who is referred to as Zombie Chadwick. Excuse me. The group spoke to, or Lance spoke to a fairy, wingless fairy specifically, and heard that she wasn't necessarily there in the very beginning, but had become more present ever since a few days ago. They also, Alice uh, told Zanny that she had been seeing certain figures or ghosts more prominent even after she's finished her storytelling and such. The group then, after a short rest, was able to recover certain spell slots. Lance used Dispel Magic to free Zombie Chadwick to one of the other individuals in the cells, great displeasure. And then the group headed out to find the Coven. Zanny used thaumaturgy along with a guidance in order to distract certain the red caps that were in the central caverns. They went going running down a certain the western hallway, and then the group kept sneaking forward. They then came across a gorge of sorts with a what was Katya called the evil tree, and completely bypassed that encounter by flying across the gorge very sneakily. Alas, the group was sneaking about more and more, was able to stealthily avoid all the other encounters and all the other guards, but triggered an alarm thanks to certain magical glyphs near the coven's actual lair. The group rushed forward, encountered the three hags, one of which was Auntie Agnes Bonechewer, the head of the coven in Timoshk, a lieutenant for despair. Her two other associates, as part of the coven, were Ursula Greenteeth, a sea hag, who, in the combat that ensued, tried to turn Lance into a sheep and carry him off, as well as Granny Peggy Mudwallow, a green hag who threatened to scalp Alice's hair off of her head and then use it for other means. So,
I mean, who hasn't done that?
what was that?
I mean, who hasn't done that?
Who hasn't threatened Alice? Yeah, fair. Combat ensued. Many of you guys were turned into sheep and then popped right back out. Lance avoided a disintegrate, and the group continued to fight valiantly against the auto spamming or auto spawning mean locks that are plenty. And that's where we begin. So we're gonna start back up the combat music. We're gonna take us back to the combat encounter. And without further ado, let's go back to the initiative order that we had last time and start with Erlon. All right, Erlon. You are up. You are right here in the middle. You are paralyzed at the beginning of your turn. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn to see if you can move out of the paralysis or if you're going to be stuck for the mean locks to keep attacking you.
All right. You said con save.
Yes, please.
Oh, let's hope the first roll is good. That's not that
21.
bad.
You are no longer paralyzed at the end of your turn, so you won't get critted on by these mean locks.
Fantastic.
So great. That is your turn, Alice. You have one mean lock who is directly behind you. You just saw Zanny start shooting at some of the other mean locks, but you are up and you have a mean lock behind you. You are still maintaining concentration on the spell that is causing a lot of the mean locks to start giggle uncontrollably. But what are you doing?
So when I read my spell, it says I can change the effect. It doesn't tell me if I have to take an action or not to change said effect. It just says you can.
It's a free action as part of your concentration.
Okay.
All right.
Then I want to change its effect. I'm tired of their dumb little laughter.
Their little squeaking sound with
Yeah,
their
it's
mandibles.
really grating. So I'm gonna roll this. I rolled a 2. Now bouquets of flowers appear all around, and they have to succeed on a dex save or be blinded until the start of my next turn because they've
All
got
right.
little. That's so on brand. Alice does love clowns. It's like one of the clown thingies.
So they will be blind to anyone that's starting their turn in that square.
Yes.
So, or at least they have to make a dex save. Excuse me,
Yes.
dex save. So great. That is your free action. What is your action and bonus action?
Do I know who has the cup, the cuppet for dear Peggy, or not Peggy, for Agnes here?
The lamp is held by Lance.
Lance has the lamp?
Yep.
Lance has the lamp. Okay. That does change what I'm gonna do. Alright, well, all of my spells are concentration, so I am going to I can stab! I can stab! I'm gonna stab. My story right
You-
now is a stab. I'm gonna stab. I'm gonna stab this
And
little
you
guy.
remember, I will remind you, you received a visitor,
I
a
did.
storyteller.
I know, that's why I'm
last
so
time,
excited.
As he referred to himself as the dueler. But go ahead, you're gonna attack this mean lock behind you. Go ahead, roll your roll.
I'm gonna use a no.
That's it. So,
Mm.
I mean, this is one of the final battles for the day.
I am gonna no. I'm deciding which one to use. I'm gonna use my lucky.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
why
you
not?
used luck once, so this is your second luck.
No, this is my
out of
third.
3. Oh, it's your third. Okay.
That's why I
Then this is
was.
your last luck. Reroll that rapier attack.
I want to stab this guy. I want to stab him in his dumb little face. Do I stab him?
13 misses.
Unfortunately not. I have one more pack to the talisman. I'm stabbing this guy.
Okay.
Does a
With the
17
talisman,
hit?
that hits. Yep. So you it dodges, and then your talisman glows, and your sword slashes. So go ahead, roll damage.
Oh, I don't really want my rapier to slash. That's not really great for us. The target takes force damage equal to 2 rolls of my bardic inspiration die plus my charisma modifier. So 10 plus 5. Does he take the normal damage as well?
And the normal.
Oh,
So
radical.
that's 15. And then roll your normal damage.
Stab.
5.
So
Looks
is
really
this a
hurt.
single bardic smite?
Yes.
Yeah. So you did a total of
20.
20 points of damage. So with one strike.
I feel very powerful right now.
And that's just your action.
that
You have
is-
still your bonus.
Yeah, my bonus action where I am gonna say, I'm gonna look around, like my sword is still in this guy, and I'm gonna go, what do you, again? Again. And I'm looking for that guy. Obviously, I can't choose my story, but I'm specifically like looking around for that stabby ghost.
All right, roll your die.
I didn't get stabby ghost.
Let's see. You got number 7. Let me pull up the thing.
Oh, psychic damage. That's not bad.
All right, give me 1 sec.
Oh, that's actually a really good one. When the ghost appears, she's gonna go, "You're not stabby guy."
All right, number 7. There you go. Okay. I'm going to send you a private message for it. Give me 1 sec.
Oh, she's cute. I love her. She's my favorite now.
There you go. So you get that person just pops up in next to you, and she says that as she's kind of like just leaning forward, smiling, giggling. Yeah. What is Alice's reaction as she hears that?
She is gonna like her first reaction is, "You're not stabby guy," and then the girl says that she just laughs and she goes, "Oh, in another life, would have been just like you." All right. It's a pretty good story. I'm excited about this one.
All right. Let's
Elbow.
go next to Chance. Chance, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to use my gem that we bought and subtle spell. And I am going to vortex warp Lance to the other side of Agnes here.
Okay, Lance, are you resisting? You just suddenly feel a force pulling you?
Nope. Lance is just along for the ride.
and you are just vortex warped right there. Awesome. That's your action chance. Anything for bonus?
I am going to give Lance a bardic inspiration.
What do you say?
Help me.
That is, that'll do. Help me! Yes, you're surrounded by 2 hags and a mean lock.
Yeah, don't love that.
Excellent. Anything for movement, or are you staying put?
Hmm. No, I'm actually staying put because Lance comes right after me.
All right. End of your turn. Lance, you are up.
Well, that makes my life so much easier. Thanks, Chance. Lance is going to use the thing.
You're pulling out the lamp. Okay. You pull out the lamp, and you are raising it up, and you are activating it. You are trying to seal the Auntie Agnes into it. So she does get a charisma save. She is below 25% of her hit points, so she does do this with disadvantage. Let's see. There's her stats. All right, here we go. Then one more, since I just rolled 1. Okay. Wait. Did I put a modifier on the thing for it, the ceiling lamp, or no?
I haven't actually seen this item. It's not on D&D Beyond.
Okay, let me pull up my notes for it. Give me 1 quick second.
I just know I have the magic Pokeball, not Pokeball.
Lamp. Give me 1 quick sec. Let me just look at the shops.
I mean, technically in Pokemon, they caught Pokemon in spoons at one point, so I believe at some point there was a lamp Pokeball.
How did they catch Pokemon in Kadabra?
There was an episode in the first season that there was a giant Alakazam and a giant Gengar that were trapped in a spoon and a little puzzle box, that the spoon was the key for the puzzle box.
I was making a joke, but it was Alakazam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was totally just living for the joke right there with the cadaver.
No, Alakazam was trapped in a spoon.
That's hilarious.
Like, legit.
We love that for him.
Okay.
I would eat so much cereal with spoon Alakazam.
So, you cast the spell. I'm going to just ask, roll me an Arcana check. Very good. Auntie Agnes, you point at it, and the energy of the lamp begins to glow. Agnes looks and is about to prepare to try to counter it or somehow, some way to negate it. But the lamp is a very rare magical item, and it pulls at her very essence. She resists as much as she can, but cannot prevail, and the lamp sucks her essence in, and she screams, howling and lashing, until she is absorbed into the lamp, sealed at the moment.
Sweet.
And Agnes is in the lamp. That is your action.
Can I use my free action to put the lamp away?
Yeah, you're putting it in your pocket?
No, I'm shoving it in a bag of holding.
Okay, easy enough.
Hold on. Would Lance know if this is technically an interdimensional space, and putting it in there is going to cause an explosion that levels the room?
Yeah. You do
So
not want to
Lance doesn't do that. He puts it in his pocket.
There you put it to the side in the pocket. It is a little bit hanging out, but it's enough where if someone tries to take it, you do get a contest. It's not just like, oh, I just snatch it from you. But just be aware of that.
And then he tells everybody to fuck up Zara.
Say it one more time. Fuck up who?
Zara.
Zara.
No, not Zara. Ursula.
Okay, I'm like, wait. Kill
on the-
Zara. They all
no,
kill
on
Zara.
Zara- Looking at it, Zara's name is over the thing because they're down.
Fair.
Over the token, my head processed like that's the name, and then I said it. I'm like, that's not the right name.
Yeah, I was like, wait, you're targeting your own. They're like, okay, sorry, Zara. They just shank their member.
I thought she was gonna blow up or something, or you were like, yeah, I put an explosion in Zara, just blow her up and she's gonna detonate. I was ready.
There you go.
I mean, future ideas.
All right, you're undead. I'm assuming Lawrence is just gonna take a step forward to get the
Yeah.
flank. Okay. All right. Roll 2 attacks with advantage for Zara and Lawrence first. The short sword attack specifically.
A 16
Both
and a
miss,
13.
unfortunately. Now roll Raul, Gordy, and Billy. They all get attacked straight. 2 contacts from Gordy and Raul. So roll damage for both of them because 17 is their AC. Minus 15 total.
Hold on.
And then Billy does the headbutt. 17 hits. Roll damage. 4. That just hits. All right. Now for Nima and Ike, roll bow damage or bow attacks. Natural 20. I'm assuming that's from Nima.
Yeah.
So
Ike
that's
tried.
a miss. Natural 20. Roll damage, and we'll see if it's. So that's 6 plus an
6.
automatic 6 is 12. Zara is slain.
I just imagined like not Zara, Ursula.
Ursula, sorry, Ursula. Even I picked up.
I was just gonna say, I imagine Zara's so short that Nima just like pops up and like shoots over her head.
Yeah, shoots over the head. Ursula is like getting headbutted by Billy, and then an arrow pierces through her head and her skull. She like just gasps and begins to crumble as her essence returns to the Feywild. Not permanently slain. She'll be back.
Lance just yells, "Bye!"
But Ursula is no more. And with that, the glow of the pentagram ceases because one person of the coven has been slain.
I thought you said it would cease when the lady got trapped too, because she was no longer part of it when we were talking last.
Yeah,
You did
Tell
mention
us.
that.
then there we go. Either way, it has stopped glowing. So yeah, you're right. All right. Any movement for your skellies?
Can I pull chance with my movement?
Yes, you can. And that won't trigger attacks of opportunity.
Okay, Lance is gonna step.
But I will comment. It's half movement for both of you. So
That's fine. Lance is gonna step forward 1, and he's just gonna spin chance behind him.
okay. 5, 10, then that'll do. So let me move her token. There you go. Cool. It is the Meanlock's turns. 2 of them have to automatically make dexterity saving throws. So let me roll for them. Meanlock dex save. 1 and 2. Your spell save is 17, right, Alice?
No, I think it's 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then one of them is blinded. One of them is not. All right. Peggy is gonna scream, "Get the lamp!" And the Meanlock is gonna try to snatch it from you, Lance. So I need you to make a acrobatics or athletics check, as it is trying to snatch it away from you. 16, and let's go. So this one tries to snatch it, and you just slap its hand away. This one's gonna go
Bad
running
Meanlock.
towards you, and it's gonna try to do the same. I need you to make another strength, athletics, or acrobatics check. This one
I
takes
will
the lamp.
use my inspiration.
Okay, go ahead. Roll one more time.
Also, I did give you a bardic inspiration.
I will use the bardic inspiration, which is a D8, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is enough. You had to beat a 15 for the second one. So again, the second one comes latching towards you, and you just smack it. You almost it grabs it, and it's pulling it out of your pocket because you were distracted by the first one. You remember Chance's words, and you kind of like hear Chance shout a little bit as it's taking the lamb, and you turn around and just smack the mean lock, just like bap it on the head.
No.
No. This one, it just appeared, so it knows where you are, but I'm gonna roll a d4 because it's gonna go a little wonky. It needs a 3 to find. And it rolled a 4, so it goes wandering this way, out of the circle, and hits the wall, not knowing where it is. This mean lock doesn't like you, Alice. It's gonna attack you. 17 to hit, and you take 6 slashing. I need you to make a con save or 2 con saves, please. Okay, and then roll a second one.
I would also like to hellish rebuke him.
All right, go ahead. You take 6. You maintain concentration on your spell, and you are able to not be paralyzed. Roll your hellish rebuke.
Oh, I rolled it twice. Use the first one. It's a DC 16 dex save for 18.
Jesus.
Sorry, Warlock
Yeah,
level 2.
18 points of fire damage. What do you say as you rebuke him?
Alice is going to accidentally mutter something in Celestial that she picked up from the book. She really has no idea what it means. She just saw it in like the introductory paragraphs of the book, and when she does so, the mean lock sets on fire.
Yeah, and it just crumbles as it burns to death.
She goes, Chance, what was in that book you gave me?
All right. The other two are going to shadow step away from Erlon and just appear right next to you, Lance, and both of them are going to attempt to capture the lamp. So I need you to make 2 more athletics or acrobatics.
Suck it, mean lock. Lance is just over here playing whack-a-mole with the mean locks.
Yep. So the first one was a 21. So you won because it's a contest. So you maintained it. Second one was a 20. It steals the lamp.
I will cast the bardic cutting words.
Okay. I'm like, which one? All right. It takes it and then roll your D8 chance. Yeah, it goes from a 20 to a 16. It takes it. Lance, you're like you're trying to block them. It takes it, and you just snatch it right out of its hands as it couldn't get a full grip. But you are currently surrounded by 4 Nemo. All right, that is the Meanlock's turns. It is now Granny Peggy Mudwallow. She is going to, yeah, you're. Okay, she is going to cast. All right, she is going to cast a spell. So I need Lance, Alice, and Chance to all make wisdom saving throws.
No.
Are you counterspelling?
Yes.
Okay. This is a 4th level hold person.
I cast it at 4th level because that's the only slot I had left.
Then you break her spell. She was Jesus.
Lance is just like, nah.
She's like
Not you
casting,
either.
trying to do it, and you're just like, no, and you create an abjuration symbol that you learn from Adnan, and it breaks and shatters her enchantment magic.
I was just gonna say Lance reaches over the top of the meat lock and just whaps her on the head too.
You don't have bugbear arms.
I have a stick.
You point the stick, it creates the arcane symbol. There you go. She howls in rage, but she's not moving because she wants that lamp. It is Zanny's turn. Zanny's like, all right. She's gonna go rushing forward a little bit, and she's gonna point Dreammaker, and she's gonna fire the pistol, and she's gonna fire it at the Peggy because she's the big threat. Let's roll. She's gonna fire once. And then she's going to use her Eldritch Blast. So 22 hits, doing only 15 damage. Then the Eldritch Blast, 13 and 14 miss. And Zanny's going to shout, Lance, throw the lamp! Trying to get you out of, or either throw the lamp or get out, she says, away from the mean locks. All right, that is the end of the round. Erlon, you are up. You are not paralyzed. What are you doing?
In order to get there, I have to go through the cube.
Or you have to, or you could take a chance, go through the door.
Jeez.
I will also say, technically, your rage has dropped because you did not get attacked last turn.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I got
The
I
mean
broke
locks
out
did
of
not
the
attack you. They
confusion,
went
yeah.
straight
Yep.
for Lance.
That's fine. I'll just go through the door then, I guess, because I'm not gonna go. I mean, I can't tell Zanny to drop that, or is it not concentrated?
It's Alice who's concentrating
Oh,
on
it's
it.
Alice that's concentrating it. Okay.
You could ask her. You
Oh,
can,
I
this
mean-
is part of your 6 seconds. What are you shouting?
Yeah, I was gonna run towards it and ask whoever it was. I thought it was Zanny, but I'll ask Alice then to drop it as I run through. If she can.
Do I have to wait
Alice,
till my
you drop
turn?
it, yes or no?
Oh, yeah, I'll drop it. There's somewhere me
Okay. In
Meeseeks
that
coming
case,
out
I
of
can.
there.
In that
Is
case, I can
dropped
make it
as you're
through.
running.
Yep, I can make it all the way because that's 40, correct? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
40.
you would be able to get here because you have 35
Yep.
movement speed.
I have 40 movement speed.
40 movement speed. Okay, there you go. Then you're good.
Yeah.
So you get right there, and you can start attacking the mean locks.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually finally use my Legend Carver to its degree, and I'm going to finally use Stormbringer and do a whirlwind attack on everybody that's within a 5-foot radius.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you for a moment. Could you repeat what you said?
Yeah, so like Legend Carver, I'm going to use its ability, Stormbringer.
Okay, there we go. Awesome. So yeah, you're gonna swing the axe. Does it have a save? Remind me again.
What's that?
Does the attack that you're about to do, the spin, have a save?
It does not. It just says deal blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Can attack as many targets within 5 feet of them in a deadly lightning infused spin.
Perfect. So roll an attack and roll it 3 times.
Okay, sounds good. You said roll the attack 3 times?
Yes, because it's
Okay,
basically
gotcha.
impacting each one.
Gotcha. Okay. There's one. That's not good. That's
This is the
alright.
first one, but go ahead, roll the second one. Hits, roll the third one.
And then there's a third one.
Third one hits, so roll 2 damages.
2 damages.
Yep.
Alright, so this is the first. And then the second.
And also, are you raging before you do this?
Well, I thought I had to take my bonus action in order to rage.
Yes.
Separately. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then.
All right, you
So-
smack 2 of the 3. That was just one attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then
So then
you
we'll,
still have your second attack. for
yep,
this.
and this one though I can't do that because I only have one per short
Correct.
rest in order to do that one.
At this moment, yes. All of you guys see the axe, the Legend Carver, glow and start crackling with lightning, and he just swings, and it's a 5-foot spin. And one of them sees it and ducks, the other 2 get slashed in their backs, and lightning crackling across their backs for it. But you still have your second attack action.
And then I'm gonna take it on that middle one. I take
Alright.
it between Lance and I.
Yep, you have advantage on them because of flanking. Go ahead.
Okay. Did I have an advantage for that previous attack then with that one or no?
Uh,
I mean, well, there's no way to know which one it was. It's fine.
it was the second one. Roll one more just to see if you crit on it.
Okay, so this is
Roll
for the
right
previous
now
attack then.
a straight attack just to see if it's a crit.
No.
Nope.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Still. So now roll
Okay.
this next one with advantage.
Yep. That's good. So that'd be a 22 to hit.
22 hits. Roll damage.
Right. And 7 damage on that one.
7 damage. It's looking really hurt.
Awesome.
right.
Perfect. And that will be end turn. Yeah, I use my bonus action to rage. That's fine.
All right, that was a good turn. You do a good amount of damage, and one of them is looking really hurt. All right, let's go next to Alice. Alice, what are you doing?
Alice is absolutely just on a power high right now. So
You are stepping on some guts, I will say.
that's fine. She doesn't even notice at this point. She's fueled by nothing but rage. Hold on. I'm reading the range on these if I can find them. Okay, it's 30 feet. So I gotta scooch my little booch if I can move myself. There we go. I'm gonna go. Alright, it's 25. Am I in range? This flipple dibblin. You know what I do have? You know what I do have? You know what I don't have?
What?
Range.
You don't have range?
I don't have range. I got shitty range. Alright, well, that.
Just
have
cast fireball.
I
Bonus will
don't-
be fine.
I don't have fireball. Well, I'm scooting a little bit closer. I can't do what I wanted to do.
You
but
have. Wait, what do you mean you don't have range? You have been gloating about your Eldritch Blast range.
Yeah, well, I want to cast my bardic thing, but I have to be within 30 feet. So it's a short little range. Instead, I'm gonna. Am I allowed to cast warlock spells with bardic slots?
Yes.
I am.
With Bardic spell slots, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I didn't want to be over here casting warlock spells without warlock slots. I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness on Grandma Peggy.
Okay.
All right, she's looking a little bit too much right now, and she needs to chillax a little bit. It's a wisdom save.
Yeah, that Crown of Madness on the hag. She's cursed as the crown forms.
Perfect. So she's gonna start smacking up her little mean locks in front of her. That is her turn.
Okay.
So she's gonna help you guys. She also has flanking with Lance on the one in front of her, so she's gonna
Yep.
beat the shit out of him.
It gets to save at the end of its turn, so.
Well, how is Chance looking? Are you looking okay?
I'm about half and half.
How's Lance looking?
Lance looks great. Lance has not been hit at all in this fight.
And how's Erlon looking?
About half.
Now that I'm not a sheep, yeah, half my health right
Okay, I believe I'm gonna heal Chance 1d6 from afar. She's not gonna give you very much. It's 2. I'm sorry. I'm a weak, pathetic little baby celestial warlock.
Isn't it 2 with plus your charisma?
Oh no.
Oh, that's the big. That's
No,
okay.
that's the number I can have. The maximum number of dice I can spend at once equals my charisma modifier, and then roll the dice I spend, add them together, and then they get
Gotcha,
hit
that's your
points
healing.
equal.
I
Yes.
thought you were casting which you wouldn't be able to because 2 spells in 1 turn. Yeah, this is your warlock ability.
Yes,
Gotcha.
this is my healing light. She's just gonna say, Chance, just keep coming this way. It's gonna be okay. And you just feel a little bit of warmth. You get a speck of warmth. All right, just 2 HP worth of warmth. So it's not that big, but it's there.
The
And that's
paper cut on your finger heals.
exactly.
There you go. All right.
The worst part, that one was really annoying me.
There you go. Speaking of which, Chance, it is your turn. You see there's a bunch of mean locks all surrounding Lance, all desperate to reclaim the lamp.
Yes. Well, I am going to reclaim the lamp from Lance.
You're just grabbing it?
Yeah.
Okay. Lance, are you allowing her to grab it?
After he looks and sees who it is, he'll just let go.
As long as it's not another mean lock.
There's a second where she almost gets bopped on the head like a
He
mean
just
lock.
almost smacks out. He almost turns to smack, but then it's like, oh, nope. Okay, free action. You are able to take the lamp. What are you doing? Movement, action, bonus.
Yeah. I am going to put it in my hands, and I am going to send it 30 seconds into the future. with time
Okay.
capsule.
You cast that spell. So I will. Yeah, no. Peggy is gonna counterspell that. She has to use her action to attack it, but nothing says about reaction. You try to create the capsule to send it, and Peggy is going to counterspell your thing. Are you casting the time capsule at what level?
First level.
Then yeah, it would break that magic. So you try to send it to the future, and you see it almost disappear before Peggy screams and casts the counterspell, and it returns back to the present.
Can she
Alright.
cast that while she's under Crown of Madness?
I didn't see anything that said that it was that they lose any reactions. Let me read the spell closely one more time. Well, target is charmed. Must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature. It doesn't say anything about cannot use reactions.
Okay.
So there we go.
I will hand the lamp back to Lance.
You're like, here you go. Toss it back to him. Like, I don't want to be guarding it against the mean locks. You deal. Right.
I tried. You try now.
There we go. Lance, you have the lamp back in your hand. She just tosses it to you, and you're surrounded by mean locks.
I
What are you doing?
will.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
go ahead, sorry.
I will go ahead and I'll use my bardic inspiration to give him another, or I'll use my bonus action to give him another bardic inspiration. Keep away.
Give away. Love it. Right now, this scene has just become so humorous to me. It's just like, oh, I keep it away from the mean locks.
And do I risk getting hit by mean locks and make a run for it? I feel like I probably should. Yeah, I'll just make a run for it.
Okay. They provokes opportunity attacks from 2 of them. And let's go. All right. First one's a 19. You take 7 slashing, and I need you to make a con save.
Oof.
All right.
Yep.
Wow. Anything
I
before I
will.
give the official verdict?
Yeah. Because I don't want to be stuck. So let's look.
Okay. Second attack. All right. That's a crit. So.
Silvery barbs. Silvery barbs.
Fine. Mark off the spell slot.
As he's like going to swing, because Chance just got hit by one of them and is distracted, Alice is just gonna go, Chance behind you.
Yeah, you turn a crit to a 10, so it misses.
All right, and
You're able to
I'm out of
escape,
here.
but you take 7 points of the slashing. So, all right, Lance, it is your turn.
All right. Lance is going to just look and be like, okay. And he's just going to Misty Step over here.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, Misty Step.
And then he's going to turn and he's going to toll the dead on Granny Peggy Sue, or whatever her name is.
Peggy Mudwallow. All right, needs to make a wisdom save. And that's a fail. Roll your damage. 23. Ouch.
A 12 and an 11 on 2d12.
That's really good. She just screams. Already the crown of madness is on her head, and now there are bells ringing in her head.
And then Lance is just going to run with his movement 30 more feet.
Cool.
He's heading up these stairs.
All right. Awesome. It's now the mean locks' turns.
Oh, wait, hold on. Bonus action, or
that was the bonus action to Misty Step.
Oh, that's right. I don't get to tell the Guys
and
with
an
me.
action to cast. So,
Yep.
you can't. Yeah, the skeletons are looking at you, unable to act this turn because they killed the hag.
Right.
All right, mean locks. They are all going to shadow teleport. The one will get right there, and then will come racing up the steps. Zanny does get an attack of opportunity, which she will take. Short sword. 22. She does 7 piercing damage. For this one. Second one, let me just do all their shadow movements right now. Yep.
I love how they keep on just teleporting away from me. That's great.
I'm
I wish you kind of stayed close enough.
I'm
Get
sorry.
Peggy.
Well,
You're just like huffing and puffing the whole time. But there is one person who's left behind that you can target, and that's the hag.
That's what I just said. Get Peggy.
All right, all 4 of them are there, and they're gonna all 4 try to snatch the lamb. So that's the first one. I need your dex. You know the drill. Roll first one. That's a natural 1. It just fumbles and falls across. That was a 3 for with that natural 1 against your 5. You both almost fall over. All right, second one. Roll again.
I rolled 4 of them.
That's, oh my god, that's 2 nat 1s. Look, I'm gonna send a picture for it.
Can we use those 2 nat 1s on his 2 lowest rolls? Maybe not
No.
that. Maybe not the nat 20.
Roll.
I mean, we did already evaluate the 5.
Yeah. Roll your check, Lance. Just as long as you don't roll a nat 1, basically.
I have them up there. I rolled.
Oh,
4
you did
of
all
them.
4? Okay, sorry. I thought you only did 1 of them. Okay, so all 4. So the first one's a 22. Failed against that. Or succeeded against that. The next one's 19. Let's against that 2. Let's do the last 2. These are the ones where it might get dicey. Dex and Dex. Okay. Would you guys believe this if I said I just rolled 3 natural 1s in a row?
Yeah, we actually have to come to your house and you lose just a DM point. We're gonna take one of your fingers. It's your dice rolling
But-
finger.
The last one's a 19, and it snatches it.
I think because you rolled so poorly, we should do them in reverse order.
No.
I'll use my my thing to silvery barbs that.
How many spell slots do you guys have left? Work.
I still have all my high ones.
All right. So mark off the spell slot. It needs to make the dex save 1 more time.
And then Lance could use the bardic inspiration if he needs to.
Oh yeah. Do I need to?
Apparently not with 4 nat 1s.
Lance has a new game when we get back. We're setting up a carnival game called Whack a Mean Lock.
I mean, you guys always complain about me having like rigged dice, and then this happens.
I mean, the cosmic balance had to come back at some point.
But this is just to show you guys can't say I have rigged dice when I have that.
We absolutely can, just not
no,
tonight.
you can't. Invalid
Not tonight.
argument. All
Those,
right.
those are the mean locks. Peggy's gonna roll a nat 20.
Well, apparently we'll see. All right. Like the odds, all of them against you. That's only have a +2. Ow.
I rolled a
All
5
right.
and I still win.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, it's Granny Peggy. One must use its action before moving on its turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. Yeah, all the targets have moved away. Except, oh wait, there was one mean lock. Let's reverse. There was one mean lock that forgot to move. This one is no longer in the field, so it's no longer blinded. It will... Can it even get there? Yeah, it'll only be able to. All right, this mean lock is gonna. Why not? It'll go attack someone else other than Lance. Let me roll a d3. All right, 1 is Chance, 2 is Erlon, 3 is Alice. 2 is Erlon. All right, this thing's gonna shadow step behind you, Erlon, and is gonna attack you. $17 to hit. You take 5 slashing, and I need you to make a con save. You succeed. You do not get paralyzed, but you have 5 reduced to 3, because you're raging.
Gotcha.
Cool. Now it's Granny's turn. Alice, you said what you picked was the creature that is no longer within reach. So it just has to move. Let me reread. The target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. So yeah, all it has to do is then move. So she will move 30 feet towards you and get right up close to you in her mad rage. As Granny's upset, and she's just coming at you with her long claws reaching for your throat or your head. All right, it is Zanny's turn. Zanny's like, oh, for the love of God, as she sees you getting swarmed, Lance, she's gonna shoot. Let's fire first attack. Dreammaker, she's gonna target the one to your right. And then Eldritch Blast. So 16 hits and does get sneak, so that kills it. So 1 dead Meanlock with a gun hole through its body. Second one's a miss. Third one hits, doing 4 damage. And she will go diagonal right there. All right. She'll also then say to you, Lance, if you need to, hold it up in the air while you're running. She's using the Mastermind bonus action to help. Keep it out of your pocket, so you have advantage on your next athletics check.
Sweet.
All right. Erlon, you're up. You have
Yep.
1 Meanlock directly engaged with you, and you see Granny is about to attack Alice. Oh,
Yep,
wait.
I don't care about that. We're gonna save Alice. So he can take an attack opportunity.
Yeah, I forgot to do this. Let me roll Granny's wisdom save at the end of her turn for Crown of Madness. That's a dirty 20. So she is no longer crowned by it. But there we go. Meanlock is going to attack you. Let's see if it can hit. 17 to hit. I need you to make a con save to see if you are paralyzed on your way to save Alice. You just succeed.
Thank God.
That was so close. That was very, very close to being paralyzed. It's like, I'll save you, Alice. And then just but you do take 8, reduced to 4 slashing.
4. Okay.
All right, you are flanking with
I
Granny
am.
Peggy.
Yep. And we are going to swing like crazy at her. So.
All right, roll your 3 attacks as your frenzy.
Correct. This will be frenzied. This is the first one.
She is going to cast Shield.
I'm going to counterspell her.
Okay. You're
joking.
How many 3rd level spell slots do you have?
0.
So you come swinging, she hears you, she hisses, and she raises a shield of magic before her. It bounces off of it. Roll your second attack.
Oh, whoops, that one was not at advantage. So I'm just going to roll again.
All these have advantage, yeah. Roll that one more time because it's with advantage because of Alice.
So
25 breaks through the shield. Roll damage.
Oh, God,
9 slashing. All right, 3rd attack. Roll with advantage. Come on, crit. Come on, I want to see if you can crit.
I want to crit as well. Of course not. So close.
24
Yet so
hits,
far.
roll damage.
And then hold on, I do have one more superiority die. Okay. I kind of want to make her trips, but it's okay.
Okay, 14
14.
slashing. And are you using your superiority die?
I am, yeah.
Okay, she needs to make a strength, right?
This is going to be for this one. I believe it is a strength. Yeah, big saving throw, DC 14.
That is 20, dirty 20.
What the fuck?
Hags are strong. She has a +4 modifier.
All right, that's fine. I think for my bonus action, then I'm going to hit up a second wind.
Okay, you take a deep breath, and you're good. You get back healing. Roll healing. Well, actually, wait. No, your bonus action was to attack the third time.
You are correct. You are correct. So I will take that away.
So no worries. But that did a doozy on it. She's looking really hurt. Alice, in front of you, you see her bleeding. There's blood coming off of her back, and
Alice, just stab her.
Hatred and fear in her eyes.
Do the stabby stab.
So Alice, what are you doing?
I have a question about my lovely tiara. My tiara of Bang Bang into the room. It's just at 2nd level, correct?
Which tiara?
My Scorching Ray tiara.
Oh, Scorching Ray. Sorry, lots of different things. Yeah, it's at 2nd level.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, so Alice is gonna look at the hag and go, "It's fine if you lost your crown. Mine looks better anyway." And she's gonna cast Scorching Ray in her dumb haggy face.
Question for you: do you have Warcaster?
Oh no, but I'm flanking with Erlon, so I get advantage anyway, don't I?
It's a straight roll then.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Okay, that's why I just wanted to make sure if it was going to be advantage and disadvantage canceling. That's it. So roll these straight.
3.
Yep.
1.
Sharp-toothed buzzards.
2. Hold on. The dice are just popping up all over the place. Can you move dice, please? Thank you. And 3.
All right. With 1 hit point left, Alice, how do you want
Yes.
to kill her?
She's
Literally
gonna
had 1 hit point left.
she's gonna kind of overkill it, but all 3 of them are going directly like through the center of her forehead, like from Alice's gem on the middle of her forehead to like the corresponding point on Granny Peggy's, where because Alice's crown of madness looks like her tiara, it's just a little bit more spiky, so Alice is just gonna follow where her crown of madness used to be and just
So you cast the spell and fire blasts in her head 3 times, and when all is said and done, there is a missing head as Granny Peggy Mudwallow returns to the Feywild to plot her revenge anew.
Erlon, you just see Alice on the other side just standing there shell-shocked. Hello.
And Erlon is just doing the most awkward smile and thumbs up to you.
Well, I knew this was worth the purchase.
I told you.
Can I
Your
see how
lance
much
just like I
damage
told
it
you.
does? Oh, that's not
go ahead.
bad. That's not bad.
The 14 would have missed, mind
Uh-oh.
you, because
Okay,
her
well.
AC was 22 with the shield.
Right, she still has shield.
But you did 27, 25, and like I said, she only had 1 hit point. So,
Still, 9
Yeah.
and 6 isn't bad.
not bad. Hey, a Scorching Ray is an underrated spell.
It
It would have
is.
done 22 damage if she didn't have shield and all 3 hit.
Yeah. Alice, anything for bonus action or movement?
Bonus action. Well, Alice is clearly riding the high right now. She's got a bloodlust in her eyes. I'm just kidding. She's gonna stay right here and from afar give Lance a bardic inspiration.
Alright.
It's very shakily. She goes, "I got the hag! You can handle a couple little short guys, right?"
So you feel inspired as everyone just tossing advantage and inspirations to Lance because he has the land. Okay. With that said, Chance, it is your turn.
All right. Stop playing with the mean locks and grab your bodyguards. And she's going to vortex warp Lance into the middle of the skeletons.
How far is that? Like, that's
Well,
110 feet.
yeah. First of all, I have to upcast it anyways because I'm out of things, and it's 120 feet from me. So he
Okay.
is within 120 feet of me, and they are within 120 feet of me.
Okay. Just, I'm assuming, Lance, you don't resist.
Nope.
Okay.
Lance just sits there and pats Billy on the head.
At least have them come with you next time so you're surrounded.
All right, that's your action. Anything for bonus?
Um. hmm, Do I have any bonus that isn't giving people bardic inspiration? Not really. So I'm just gonna non-bardically inspire everybody else to kill some mean locks. You
Let's
guys got
go!
this.
We got this. 4 more to go. All right, Lance, it is your turn. You are safe behind a wall of bones.
Cool. We're gonna start. Lance is going to help with the getting rid of the dumb things, the mean locks. He's gonna start with the one that's farthest away from him, and he's gonna cast Arctic Blast
All right.
with a
Arctic
second
Blast,
level spot.
Roll your. Wait, how far is your range for Arctic
120
Blast?
feet, and it's 115 feet to the farthest one.
Okay, perfect. Last one you're targeting. Go ahead. 16,
Oops.
18, and then one more. All three hit. Their AC is 15, so they all three hit. Roll damage. 5, 8, and 8. 16 plus 5 is 21 points of damage. It's barely standing as it's freezing and shivering.
Sucks to be them. And then for bonus action, he is going to drop his bag so people can start climbing in, but he's going to have the 4 on the front shoot at this mean lock.
Okay, so that's
Down here.
Nima, Raul, Gordy, and Ike.
Yeah, so they're all within range, short bow range. So
Cool. And then Billy, Lawrence, and Zara are getting in the bag?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to take them off the map then. Roll your 4 attacks.
fucking Raul. It's always Raul too, and Ike.
Yeah. Ike was a warlock when he was young. He's not a shooter, but anyway. So roll damage.
Right,
22.
I need to figure out how to let Ike use magic again.
Yeah. 22 and 20. So 8 and 11 is 19. 2 arrows. Looks like about half health for it.
Lance is gonna all his downtime is gonna be figuring out how to give Ike warlock levels from himself so he can cast spells.
Certainly try. All right. And that's it. So it is now the Meanlock's turns. So this one's gonna go. Yeah, it's gonna rush in and shadow teleport right there, and it's going to try to steal the lamp one more time from you. So roll an athletics.
I have 20 with the advantage from Zanny.
You have advantage and an inspiration, should you choose it. Yeah, it got close, but no, that is a 17. So you pull it away before it snatches it.
Lance just hits him again. Just be like, stop it, stop.
I also am now seeing you like bonking him on the head with the lamp, like.
No.
All right, this one saw what you did, Chance, and it's gonna shadow teleport right next to you and attack you, just out of frustration. What's your AC?
10.
10. Okay, you take 7 slashing. I need you to make a con save.
Alright. I'm so good at those.
You are paralyzed.
Alright.
Other one's gonna teleport right behind you, and it's gonna attack with advantage. That and it contacts, so that's automatically a crit. So that's 8 plus 8 is 16. Third one, I'm gonna roll a d20 to see if it's gonna attack Zanny or just go after you, Chance, because you are vulnerable. Chance, odd or even?
Even.
Even. It does not attack you. It is going to instead attack Zanny. So let's see, attack Zanny, claw attack. That's a 23, does 8 damage to Zanny. And then Zanny needs to make a con save. Zanny is also paralyzed. So 2 of your members are paralyzed. And then it is going to scuttle. Actually, no, it's going to stay. It's going to try to use Zanny as cover against any bow or ice attack that Lance does. Because it is technically a small creature, and Zanny is a small creature, so it's using it as half cover. All right. End of Zanny's turn. She makes another con save. And is no longer paralyzed, but that uses up her whole turn. All right, Erlon, it is your turn. You see Chance is paralyzed and surrounded by 2.
God damn. On to the next one to help out. We're going. Thank God they're just in range though. So we're gonna move to this one in flanking. And then we are going to take our good old swipes on it.
Okay. Roll damage. Or roll attack, I should say. Sorry, attack.
Advantage. Boop. God, those are really loud. 22 to hit.
22 hits. Roll damage.
All right. 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
All right. Next one.
Second attack.
Yep.
Roll again with advantage.
Oh my God, that's crap.
That is a miss.
Yep.
And then you have your option if you want to do second wind, or you can use your frenzy attack.
Correct. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a frenzy attack instead of second one.
Do you have advantage from flanking?
Yeah, that was with advantage.
That was with advantage.
You rolled a 3 and a 4.
I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Okay. I only saw like one number there, and so it confused me.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. I rolled a 3
Same
and a
thing.
4.
Yeah,
So
same thing
not
for the first
good.
one was 11 and a 15 on the die. So, yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
All right.
which one are you doing, Erlon?
Well, we're doing the frenzy on that one.
Frenzy? Okay, roll
Yeah,
attack
we're gonna
one more
have
time.
We can live. We can't let her get hurt. So 22 to
hits.
hit.
Roll damage.
Hopefully that's enough. 14 damage.
And you cut it in half.
Thank God. Okay, well, Chance, I got one away from you.
All right. That is your movement action bonus. Alice,
Yep.
it is your turn.
Yes, hello. Oh, that was me moving myself and not me measuring. Lovely. There's one more. Alice is going to use that story that she got, and she is going to make that. She's going to beguile him. He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom for a mean lock. Come on. And that is a 7.
That's a 7. Okay, he's going to take my little dice rolly. He's going to take 9 psychic damage, and he's incapacitated until the end of its next turn.
He's more than incapacitated. He's gone.
He's dead. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use that last little D6 to heal Chance again. That's 5 that time.
Thank you.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, Chance is not looking good right now.
Well, she's looking vaguely better.
Vaguely. All right, Chance, you're paralyzed for your turn. At the end, roll con save. You are still paralyzed. So, okay. Lance, it is your turn. There is one mean lock, or 2 mean lock. One directly in front of you and one next to Zanny, but maybe looking at chance. So, what are you doing?
I am going to distance spell and toll the dead on the one that's far away,
Okay.
the one that's by Zanny.
I must make a wisdom save. And it has been damaged. What's your spell save?
17.
Okay, it fails. Roll roll damage 16. Ouch. Cool. And then what are you doing for your bonus?
Stabby peoples.
Okay. So you can move your character move your skeletons about. And now roll 4 attacks, 1 with advantage.
And that's Ike.
Yep, Ike has advantage.
I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up. So that's Ike.
That does hit. 9 piercing. Awesome. Roll second attack. 16 hit. That hits. Raul did the 23. So, and then Nima, all of them are shanking him. Roll damage. And that does it. It is shish kebab, as it is just stabbed Julius Caesar style over and over again. Just or actually no, this is more like Mummy style. Like the Mummy when they start assassinating the queen for it after she's been revived.
I was thinking Gladiator when the guy goes when his coach is killed, where they all stand around him and then they all stab at once. Yeah.
Just all the stabbing against this mean log. If you hear it squeal and squeak and then chirp and die and gurgle.
Do the meanlocks melt away like other fey creatures?
No, they are one of the rare ones that do not.
Sweet.
All right. There is one mean lock left. I'm gonna roll to see if it's gonna keep attacking. I'm gonna roll first. Okay, we'll roll two rolls. One, it is the last mean lock. You guys have mopped the floor. I'm gonna first roll a wisdom save to see if it's just gonna run, like to just teleport out and get out of dodge. So let's roll this. Did not roll. Let me roll that one more time. No, it rolled a 3 wisdom, so it's gonna keep attacking. So I'm gonna roll next a d20 to see if it's gonna attack Zanny or if it's gonna attack Chance. So Chance, you said even last time, so we'll keep it at even. So it is an odd. It is gonna attack you, Chance. So it's gonna shadow step over there, and it's gonna attack with advantage. That's a dirty 20. It hits. That's an auto crit. So that's 8 plus 8, 16.
Okay, so I'm unconscious.
And Chance is unconscious. And I've been doing something that is, yeah. Well, I'll get to the other thing with the mean lock that I haven't been doing. I should have been doing, but haven't. But yeah, that's gonna be its turn for now. Zanny is gonna swear and curse and go run. Let's see. I want to just see if she has any spell slots left. I think she said she used all of them, so think. And then what she will do. Yeah, priority. She's gonna rush over and pour a potion of healing down your throat. So chance you get back. Good roll. 8 healing. You're still paralyzed on the ground. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and that's all she can do with her action at this moment. Erlon, you're up.
Yep. We gotta save
she will say,
Chance.
Zanny will say, please fuck him up, using her help action to give you advantage. So.
Oh, well, I mean, we can get advantage regardless, but yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, go ahead. Just for flair.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck it up. Oh.
All right, roll your first attack
First attack.
with advantage.
Wow.
19 hits, roll damage.
13.
And yeah, how do you kill the last Meanlock?
Fuck yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I kind of just want to literally like rip it with my bare hands. In all honesty, fuck my axe. I mean, I'll hit it with my axe.
You
And then
hit,
as
you
soon as I
bite,
get
you
it into
bisect.
it, I'm going to take my hands and just rip the rest of it off. Or
Yep, you stab into it so much that it kind of splits in half. And then you grab with your one hand, put your foot as leverage, and you kick and rip it in half.
Yeah.
And it falls in twine.
Erlon using ultimate violence, like, don't mess with our peacekeeper.
For real. First
Just
they
blood.
attack Alice, and then they attack Chance. Like, bro.
Blood everywhere. Chance, you're covered in blood. Zanny's covered in blood. Roland, you're covered in blood.
Yeah.
Just from how gory that was.
Yeah.
All right. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of initiative. Congrats, you defeated the coven.
We didn't fucking die. That's awesome.
Chance, roll a con save for me.
Oh, what? Spoke too soon.
Roll another con save for me. So, I'm going to count that nat 1 twice. So it takes you 18 seconds to get back to normal to be able to move your body about after the Meanlock paralysis fades. But eventually, after 18 seconds, you are good. All right.
Yeah, damn.
So, what do you guys do? Everyone roll me a d20.
We're finally rolling d20 to start off.
All right, Alice, you rolled a 14.
Good old
Lance, 19.
6.
Chance, 3. Erlon, 6. And I'll roll for Zanny. 6. Erlon, roll. I'll just go you ahead of her. So, all right.
6.
So,
Okay.
Lance, you're going to be up. Alice, Erlon, Zanny, and Chance. Lance, what are you doing as you see Erlon kill the last Meanlock?
Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up.
Lance is gonna tell everybody to finish getting in the bag.
Okay. All of them will get in the bag.
Does Lance know if there's anything useful on a mean luck?
You could roll a survival check. You're not sure.
Lance kind of kicks this one down with the lower
You just-
level.
This dead body on the ground.
Lance is looking around trying to figure out how is he supposed to get down from up here.
You do see there the doors. They look like the magic that was active that was allowing them to be random has ceased.
Oh, it's totally gonna catch him. Wait.
Okay, Lance
So-
will walk through this door.
And as you go down, you appear right here. You did notice there was a branch. Both of these ones over here lead to this door.
Gotcha. Lance just kind of walks down and goes, "Well, that was fun."
And you roll a dex save as you're walking directly on the gore and viscera, just to see if you slip. You are perfectly fine, cool as a cucumber, walking on the gore. All right, that's Lance. Alice, what is Alice doing riding this victory and having killed her first hag?
Do I have 12 seconds?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I've been saving my third level spell slots. She's gonna cast back-to-back sendings to Bruce without pausing in the middle. She's gonna go, I killed a hag, Bruce, and I'm alive, but barely. I hope you're okay. I miss you. Also, I met my ghosts. I have never, no time for him to respond. Immediately cast it again. Been so covered in blood and viscera in my life, I shall never be clean again, my love.
What? Are you all right? we need to talk about how you're. I don't know what to say, my love. You're still beautiful to me? And that's the end.
I am out of spell slots. She used both of the 3rd level spell slots to do that, but that's her. She's like not even prestidigitating. She's kind of forgotten. She's numb, so she's just brushing the blood off her dress.
Awesome. All right. Let's go to Erlon. What is Erlon doing the next like 10, 12 seconds?
Geez. I think really just okay. We originally came in from which door? The one that I'm right.
The one at the
That's right.
bottom, which is not on the map, but that's like the entrance for it.
Okay, I'm gonna head over there and kind of stand guard
Okay.
in case of anything. And yeah,
Roll a perception check.
What's up?
Roll a perception check
Perception.
with advantage because of your abilities.
Yep. 21.
You listen for a moment, and all this has happened in about a minute. The whole fight, the whole combat. A minute has passed for things in an intense battle. You don't currently hear any reinforcements, but that doesn't mean that there aren't any coming. But for now, appears to be quiet.
Okay. I will relay at least that message to everybody else that for right now we have some time to do whatever they need to do.
Okay. Zanny's like, oh, that's good. And she's gonna try to help Chance, and I'm gonna use Zanny's turn for you, Chance. She's gonna help you stand up once the paralysis wears off. So, what is Chance doing as the paralysis wears off?
I mean, it won't be much, but she'll give herself at least 1 cure wounds. Just. All right, 12.
Hey, that's a
12
good
is
amount
good.
of healing. That's almost max. All right, you cast that. What is everyone doing at this moment?
I say we get out of here. Unless we think that there's something. Can we do a quick run? Like, does this look like they were working here or
Roll a intelligence.
like a
or
quick?
wisdom. Yeah, roll intelligence or wisdom with that question for you, Chance. And Chance specific, because yeah, you're not
That's
sure.
terrible.
Okay, now open up the floor. Anyone else can make perhaps intelligence or wisdom checks. Okay. Alice,
Zannies.
you think about after you're done cleaning it up, you look around and you think about it for a moment. The way the hags were set up, one was right here in this corner, and then 2 of them were right here. It seems odd if this is the end of the road for them. Perhaps there's more past these tunnels, is what you figure.
Yeah, she's gonna go. Honestly, I think if we go that way, there's more. But we could go back and not deal with any of it, and we could just sneak past the tree again, and we could go home to a bath.
Alice,
Yes.
money.
But a
Also,
bath.
they were doing something down here. Something nefarious aside from just being here. And yes, maybe we could send the police, but that also gives the other minions time to clean things up before they come.
But what if other hags come? I don't want to be down here if more hags come.
Don't worry, Nima will protect you.
Darling, I had to kill a hag. I did. Okay, I don't want to have to do that again. Okay, her head gone. All right. She told me she was going to steal my hair, so I
Hey.
stole her head.
Hey! The crown. Told you should buy it.
No, it was very good. It was very good. I honestly, I agree with you. You were correct, Lance. But at the same time, I don't want to do that again. All right. I think we should go. I think we have her in her little lamp. What if she tries to get out?
I say we take a quick look, quick investigation.
A quick the last time we did a quick investigation, we sent off all these alarm bells, and then this happened.
Well,
Vic, I think we owe it for it to come this far. Just to have a quick look. Worst case, we come running back.
I'm sure through the doors that don't let you out.
All right. You all, I'm gonna ask. You guys do a quick investigation and you figure out that there are basically two doors you can use. One is through this gated area in the upper, in the northwest. The other is north up these stairs. Which path do you guys take?
we take one. We send the familiars down the other.
Mhm. Um, oh gosh. Oh no.
The left.
Left it is, Zanny will say.
I mean,
And
the right was where Agnes was, and she was the
Oh, that's
leader.
correct. Yep. Wait. Shit.
Odd we go left, even we go right. We go left.
Is there a third
Okay.
option where we go home?
you guys travel left throughout it all. And let me just check one quick thing.
We get killed. Right was the right answer. TPK. Good game, everybody.
And come across an area with chests of chests and other accommodations where perhaps they were residing and sleeping. But before we get into that fully, let's take our break. All right. Congrats everyone. Let's do a 15-minute break for things. Just because we did a lot and we'll hopefully give time for Tim to come back for it.
Nice. Yep. Mimics.
All the mimics. So we will see what you guys find. I'm going to describe the scene in more full detail, but yeah, we'll see what kind of thing shows up for it all. So are we good to go, Alice? All right. See you all in 15 minutes. Take care.
Action.
Welcome back, folks. We're happy to have you all back. Yeah, for those who missed it from the break, our heroes prevailed. They championed and defeated the hags. So the hag coven has been neutralized for the moment. Two of them have been slain and their essence returned to the Fey realm. You'll see how long it takes for them to reform. One lies within your lamp. The group has gone further in through the caverns and has come across what appears to be a resting place for the hags. So, I'm going to ask a couple of questions. We're doing theater of the mind for a moment. What are your characters doing as you are entering this chamber? Again, theater of the mind. So who would be the first to say anything as you are entering?
Probably Lance going, stop, this looks suspicious.
What do the rest of you guys do or say?
I mean, yeah, I was planning on sneaking. Like, so yeah, just
Okay.
keeping. Can we see the room, or are we like at a doorway? Like, what's the?
Yeah, you're in a bit of a doorway, and you see it's a large chamber. There are chains hanging from the ceiling, kind of like what the image shows just for a moment. It looks like it has been carved from, or the room has been carved somehow, whether by talent or an elemental. This area looks unnatural. And you guys do feel a little bit of a chill wind blowing uh, through this area. It feels wrong in a lot of different ways. Uh, Taking a look, you see that there's like a workplace, like a desk of sorts. You see that there's a few beds. You see that there's like candles just being lit in different areas. There's a cauldron in one area. There's some strange rocks that are stacked in a certain way. And then there's a tree stump and then another door or a tunnel leading further in.
Thus.
Do you want to send some minion ahead, whether a
Minion?
skeleton or?
I thought you were referring to your familiar. I was like, since when do you refer to a familiar as a minion?
No. I wasn't gonna send my familiar.
There.
Lance will ask Zara if she wants to sneak in.
Zara finds you get the feeling that she wants to feel useful.
Then you're up, Buttercup.
Okay. Are you just having her walk forward? What are you having her do? And make sure you have her stats pulled up because we're about to do some rolls for her.
Sneaky and suspicious.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me with advantage. Yeah, you see her lightly move about. She relays back to you. Well, roll a perception check for her. She relays that there is something near the beds.
Can I? She's not a familiar. I can't see through her eyes.
Nope.
Do you want me to send a familiar? Now that nothing has attacked her, she could.
Yeah, send your familiar.
All right, I'll send Hamra to hide around Zara's ankles.
All right, so Zara comes back, and Hamra climbs as a crab and kind of holds on to her. What is Alice? What is Alice and Erlon doing at this time?
I'm looking behind us. I don't trust it. I'm looking where I would like to go, but also making sure nothing comes behind us.
Okay. And Erlon, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm kind of excited to open up these these chests right now. I don't know about you guys. I kind of want to open up the chest like ASAP. So.
Yeah, you're kind of like
Making
inching
sure
up.
the room's clear so we don't die.
Oh, I mean, I did that when we walked in this one room.
All right. Zara picks up Hamra. Hamra is on Zara, and Zara kind of goes back. You approach the beds, and you see there is or through Hamra's eyes, you see chance that there is a lump on one of the beds.
There's a lump on one of the beds. Like a people-sized or like smaller.
Smaller.
Are we saying small
Like
people
child
aren't
size?
people? Hold on, you're not a
King-size
person.
lump or like
Smaller than Zanny. I'd say it's about maybe like a foot long.
So if it's a child, it's like a baby.
You if you want to have pull the thing and investigate, that's something else.
Lance will tell Zara to go ahead and pull it back and see what it is.
Okay. She pulls back some of the blankets, and on one of the beds appears to be a baby of some sorts.
Ugh, they've had another baby. At least this one we know for sure. Suppose we should go in and get it.
Did you
How much do
say
we
there
know
was a
about hag babies?
Zanny told you that from earlier because she rolled a natural 20. Hags reproduce very seldomly or very quickly, depending on the circumstances. One of the ways they reproduce is by taking a child and ingesting them. They eat the child, and then after a day or two, they then regurgitate a baby girl. And this is specific, it's always a girl, regardless of the gender that they swallowed. That girl will grow up not knowing that she is a hag until she hits the age of 13. The moment on her 13th birthday, she will turn into a hag. Her alignment will shift permanently, and she will seek out a coven of where she came from. And that is immutable.
Is this a boy or a girl?
You don't know. Like, Zara has not yet checked, but you're asking about the thing right now about how they reproduce. Do you have Zara check?
Yeah.
She's a girl.
Yeah.
So now the question is
Like-
this, you can reason. You're not sure if this is pre-ingestation baby or after, like, reproduction baby.
Yes, but as we were talking about the last time, at least we know, like, this one is definitely flagged.
But there's no way to. If it's going to become a hag, there's no way to stop it, right?
No, that is its
Whoa, guys, it's a baby though.
and maybe we don't even know if it is a hag. Are we going to doom this child to a life of possibly being a hag and treating it like it's possibly going to be a hag?
Is there a way to
No,
tell?
I wasn't. As I was the last time when we only know the children should not be treated differently as they grow up, but we would like to know on their 13th birthday which of them we need to watch out for.
Now,
And
does this not raise a very interesting question of whether or not we can fight it if we know?
That's what I'm saying. Is do we know if there's a way to break the curse? Or basically at this point it's a baby hag, it just looks like a person.
That is the case. If this is, you don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
that's the thing, guys. You can't just go off of assumption here.
I'm not suggesting killing a baby. I'm suggesting adopting the baby and just watching them on their 13th birthday in a protective circle.
The problem is that if you adopt this baby out to people who are aware that they might turn into a hag one day, that child is probably going to be treated a little bit differently than its peers. Even if the other people around them don't know, their parents probably are going to treat them like they probably will turn into a hag at 13.
But then we don't adopt them to those people.
By the way, this is actual lore, guys. Like it is.
Well, I just worry with all the refugees currently, and what with the city being what it is. I don't want her to end up in like an orphanage or something, as is so oft the case.
Again, not suggesting that.
No, but are we going to find where to adopt her out? Are we going to give her to the clerics?
I mean, there's plenty of options amongst people we know.
Do you know people who want a child?
I mean, I know people who would take care of a child, yes.
Lance, you're ordering Zara to take the baby?
Yeah.
Okay, Zara picks up the baby and goes and delivers it to you. Or is anyone doing anything, saying anything as Lance holds the baby?
Yeah, Alice is going, Lance, have you
Yeah.
ever held a baby before? Also, I don't
I
think
was
you
about
should
to
be
say.
holding a baby, darling. I feel like your weird necromancer self will kind of rub off on her hag or not.
Yeah, sorry, Lance. I don't really trust you too much with the baby.
I don't think we have a choice here.
No, the choice is give it here, darling.
Does Lance hand the baby over to Alice?
No.
Lance,
mean,
I mean, he's
Alice,
holding
you
her
always
just
wanted
fine.
the baby, right?
yes, but have you seen how he treats his skeletons?
I mean, pretty well.
Well enough. Elan, back me up on this one.
I mean, I wouldn't compare it to skeletons, but remember how he treats, the first one we met.
Danny's like, let's
Let's look at
keep
the rest of
looking
the
into this.
room. Yeah.
Well, let's figure this out.
And leave the baby alone, please.
Oh, I mean, the baby being held is better than the baby just being not held. I mean, touch is very important for development and all that.
All right. Are you guys
I will
exploring-
make you guys a deal. When we get back, we're gonna find somebody to cast legend lore on this baby.
Okay.
If this baby is a hag, though, we'll do what needs to be done.
Well, which is?
Make sure the hag doesn't cause problems later.
That did not elaborate anything, Lance, darling.
Yeah. Still
I mean,
not sure on here.
Legend lore will tell us one way or another if this is a hag or not.
And if she is, then we make the first 13 years of her life comfortable.
And then she becomes an evil soul-sucking creature.
I'm not entirely convinced Lance is not going to kill the child.
That's what Lance is implying, that he's going to check, and if divination magic says this is going to be a hag, this is a baby hag.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is that's not happening. We'll make her first 13 years comfortable, and then
And then we'll offer.
After 13
Yeah.
years, after we've raised her for 13 years.
You're gonna be able to kill someone you raised after 13 years?
if it's not that person anymore.
Yeah, easier said than done.
You all are not allowed around my child whatsoever when I have one. Ever. Elan,
What are you guys doing?
maybe.
All right, let's look around the room.
All right, you guys begin exploring the area. Like I said, there's these chests. There's a table full of strange little knickknacks and such. There's several candles being lit in odd fashions. There is a cauldron, some rocks and boulders stacked a certain way. There's a tree stump, and then the bed slash cots are also there.
How many beds are there? Does it appear that it was just those three, or does it appear that there is living space for additional hags?
Looks like there is only 3 cots, or 3 beds only.
Just
I'll check the desk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me an investigation check, Lance. 1 second. It's just reading. Okay. When you roll a 27, yeah. Okay. Let me just pull up this. Okay. At the desk, you see a few things. There is a jar with an eye that is staring at you. And as you move about, it looks a little bit like it's following you for the moment. There is a round stone on the desk that just seems odd looking, and then a jar that's just sitting there. Looks like an earthen jar of sorts for it. Um, there's also a painting next to the desk, and as you stare at the painting, it looks like a painting of Timoshk. Anything you do with those items?
Well, I should spend 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic before I touch anything, because that's the smart thing to do.
Yeah. Also, I'm having a little difficulty hearing you, just FYI. You're coming in very, very low.
I have my microphone far
That's
away.
why. Okay.
Because I was eating carrot and crunchy.
Yeah. But I think I heard you said you're casting Detect Magic.
As a ritual, so it's going to take me 10 minutes.
Okay, great. So while you're doing that, let's go then next to Alice. What is Alice doing in this room?
I'm trying to get the child, not because she doesn't think Lance is, or not because she thinks Lance is going to kill it. She doesn't like the way that he's casting magic while holding a child at the same time.
He would give you the baby because he can't cast the ritual while holding a baby.
No, that's what she's been fussing over. She's just been she's like, look, you don't support her head, darling. Her head. No, just give her here. Look, let me just.
Lance just eventually just hands her to you and says, "Here,
Okay, look,
you deal with this thing."
I've been taking care of Risic for a while, so I get stressed, okay? When you're over here just rummaging about with a child in one hand, all right? She's gonna go sit down. Is the bed like a mattress kind of thing? Or is
Yeah.
it like a cot, like a baby cot?
It is a old-time mattress full of straw.
Okay, well, I'm gonna sit on it and I'm gonna try to figure out how old this kid is. Can I hold its head up?
Yeah, you can hold its head up. It looks very, very young.
No, I said, can it hold its head up?
Oh, I thought you said, is it young? Sorry. No, it's that young. You have
Oh,
to
it's
help hold up.
freshly squeezed. Okay. Word.
Squeezed. Okay. But yeah, what do so you're sitting on the bed. Are you just trying to take care of the baby?
Yeah, I'm making sure it's okay. And that it doesn't cry or scream because we want it to be quiet, so I'm making sure it's happy.
Okay. Roll a charisma check with advantage. Yeah, you were able to coo and calm the baby, and it just like starts giggling a little bit as you hold it close to you before it falls asleep in your arms. Great. Let's go then next to Erlon. What is Erlon doing in this room?
Other than just watching now Alice with the baby, and we're playing, just musical baby at this point.
Okay.
Shoot. I guess if Lance is casting magic and such, I'll stand guard finally in case anything comes up behind us.
Okay. Roll a perception check with advantage.
So with advantage. Oh yeah, that's yeah, advantage. Oh God, thank God for that reroll. 14. So that
You stand at the door listening, and you don't hear anything at this moment.
Ugh.
You stand guard at that time. Let's go to then, if nothing else, Erlon, because you're checking on the baby and standing guard. Chance, anything you're doing in the next 10 minutes while Lance is casting the spell?
Was there anything else? Any other area but the desk that needed to be investigated that was like noteworthy?
There are the chests, some candles, a cauldron, rocks, a tree stump, and then the beds, and then the door leading further in.
I'm gonna try to investigate the rocks.
Okay. You look at the rocks and roll a survival or nature check.
Oh sure. I said, what can I investigate?
22, nature. Hey, that works. Yeah, you feel like they are both there's like a code to them, but more importantly, one of the bigger rocks, you feel like you could see the indentations of claw marks, like it's been lifted up several times. Do you try to lift it up?
I will wait until he detects magic. Uh, just in case it's, trapped or something.
Okay. After 10 minutes of waiting, Lance, you activate your detect magic, and you can see a lot of different things in the room are glowy. So what are you looking at now specifically?
Well, I'll start with the items on the desk because that's what's right in front of him.
Okay, so the jar with the eye appears to be having divination magic with it. The round stone has divination magic. The other jar that's more earthen um, seems to be having a little bit of enchantment magic. And then the painting, strangely enough, has divination on it.
Lance points that out, and then he's just going to look around the room. What else is glowing?
Can you just
Okay.
look at this rock?
Is the rock glowing?
The rocks are not glowing.
They're not glowing, Chance. Is the stump glowing?
The stump itself is not glowing, but roll a perception. Well, perception or investigation. Because I'm gonna ask you: are you more just glancing and looking, or are you actually like examining things?
He's getting up and kind of like walking around things.
So this is more perception. So okay,
I have a passive 20 if that helps.
yeah. So for a 14, and with the passive as well, taking into account, you do notice that the chests definitely have let me look at this. The chests would have illusion magic. The candles, let me just double check this. Oh yeah, the candles have illusion. The cauldron, as you look, is full of just swampy muck in it. You don't really see anything magical in it, though there might be something inside of it if you reach in. You don't know. Um, and the tree stump doesn't appear magical. The beds don't appear magical, and that's it.
Elbow.
What was that?
I saw Mitchell's elbow. Um. Okay. So stump not magical, rocks not magical, cauldron muck, bed's not magical. Is the baby magical?
Doesn't appear to be.
Lance looks at the baby like it's sus. Lance points at the chest and goes, Erlon, those have illusion spells on them, so they may bite you if you touch them.
Oh, I guess it's a good thing that I didn't go straight to what I wanted to.
And the candles have illusion magic on them.
Wait, what?
There's candles over there.
Why would the candles have illusion on them?
I don't know.
Would like, what's the permanent light spell? Is that an illusion spell?
You mean Eternal Flame?
Yeah.
Eternal or Continual Flame. Continual Flame is evocation.
Okay, not that then.
So is regular light. Lance will actually try to put the candles out with prestidigitation.
Okay. As you get closer, roll me one more perception check. As you're prestidigitating, you do prestidigitate one off. And as you're about to turn off another set of candles, you do see that there's a flicker and there's almost like an image in the candles. Do you continue to turn them off?
No, he's gonna pause and go look at them closer.
Okay, you stare close, and this is like you staring into the fire, like the candle's like right at your eye, or the candles are like right at your eye level, and you're staring, and you can see that there's a scroll. Like there's like a scroll in the fire in the candlelight.
Can I try to take it?
Are you gonna stick your hand in the candle fire?
Yeah.
You reach forward,
Oh God.
and your hand passes through the fire, entering like an extra dimensional space, and you're able to pluck and pull out a scroll.
Is there only one in the candle group?
I said you turned off one. There's what third? There were three. You turned off one. You got a scroll from the second. There's one more set of candles.
Lance is gonna go look at the third set.
You look at the third set and you stare very closely, and you see that there's something like a bundle.
Lance is gonna pull out the bundle.
You pull out the bundle, unwrap it, and you see it's a deck of cards.
Is the deck of cards magical?
No. And as you look at them, they are a trading card, deck of cards, like playing cards. This one with satyrs and fairies.
Are they naked satyrs and fairies?
Roll a d20. Odd, yes, even no. Nope. Just
Lance
fun.
just tosses it to Erlon. Because at this point, he's just giving him all the cards.
Another deck of cards, Lance? Seriously?
What is the scroll of, though?
Do you take time to examine it?
Yeah, I'll look at it for a minute.
Looks like it is a scroll of disguised self.
Interesting. I'll examine that closer later. And now Lance is sitting and looking at the other candles, and he'll light them again?
As you light them, they don't light.
Lance will pick them up and light them on the other flame.
They do light up, but as you look at them, they're normal candles of fire.
I bet you there was something in there too, and I lost it.
Can I pick up this rock?
Okay, roll an athletics check for me. It's not just a rock. You're like pushing a boulder, a small.
Oh, okay.
Log.
I was thinking it was one of those little like cairns of like, you know.
No, this is more like a block, almost like a cinder block. So just
Okay.
roll athletics for me.
Erlon.
Are you literally calling Erlon to? Yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah, that's when I started. I'm like, Erlon.
She catches like Erlon fidgeting with these deck of cards now. Yeah, chance.
You help me with this rock. It's big.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. I go to lift the rock.
All right, roll athletics.
Fuck yeah. That's what we're made for, right? I mean, hopefully, right? Yeah.
I was like, until you roll a nat one, and then
until you break your hand or something.
Dirty
All right.
20.
You lift up you easy enough. You lift it up, and I'm gonna ask: is Chance or Erlon afraid of bugs?
Oh hell no, they're bugs.
no, not particularly.
Okay. Centipedes, spiders, and all these swarms of bugs just start scurrying out from underneath it. As you lift it up, you do see there's something underneath, but it is swarming with insects.
I'm gonna mage hand that.
Okay.
You don't want to bare hand that bad boy.
Look, I'm not afraid of bugs, but it's not like I like bugs.
And you pull out a staff that also has a bag tied to it as well.
Oh.
A staff that you've been able to pull out. And there's a bunch of still centipedes, spiders, and all these other insects just hanging on the staff.
I'm just gonna like mage hand wave that around so they like.
Roll a d20. There's still several like clinging on for dear life on it.
Oh, fine. Then at that point, she'll just sort of like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were just gonna call for Erlon again.
So you kill the bugs or swat them as much as you can. There's like some bugs like skittering about in the cavern for it. Erlon, are you gonna close the lid or just keep it open?
You're talking about like with the rock
With the
itself?
rock. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna drop it down.
Okay, because there was more bugs coming out, and you were able to close it,
Yeah.
squishing several, but no more keep like coming out.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you have a staff chance. And
Hey, Lance, is this magical? Probably.
Is the staff magical?
Yes, very much so. It is a magic item.
It is. Yeah. Is the little baggie on it too also magical?
No.
The staff's magic. The little bag's not.
All right, I'll check out what's in the little bag.
You pull out the bag and open it up, making sure there's no other insects, and there is wads of Yuda stuffed in it.
All right, somebody's got some money.
Okay. So we found a staff, a scroll, a deck of cards, and some Yuda.
I guess we should deal with these chests. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's left.
All right. Let's start with the one. This one.
Should I touch it with my mage hand since I've already got that out? Put the
Yes.
staff down. And
Are you putting the staff down?
yes.
As you put the staff down, lots of other insects start to try to converge onto it.
Okay, fine. I will pick the staff up with my regular hand.
Lance just opens the bag and says, "You can put it in here."
All right.
And you drop it into the bag of holding.
Deal with that later.
And the bugs now seem confused and are just migrating elsewhere.
That's fine.
Okay. You open up the chest and it is empty.
Is it really?
I said illusionarily empty.
Do you stick your hand in there?
Scoop the mage hand.
Does I was gonna say, does Erlon stick his hand in there?
Is Erlon opening these things up?
Fuck yeah, I want to.
Okay, you open it up and it's empty.
Oh,
Hey, there's illusion magic on it. Stick your hand in it.
But do it very carefully. Like, be ready to pull your hand out.
what? Great.
Stink.
Whatever. And then I just stick my hand in there.
Nothing.
You guys both lied to me.
Well,
Alright.
there is some sort of illusion on it.
We'll try the one on the left.
Can you guys get rid of the illusion?
I don't know that any of us have enough magic to do that right now.
It is also empty.
Is Erlon stick his hand in that one too?
Yes, if you need me to. And guess what? It's still gonna be
Empty.
All right, the big one.
which one's bigger out of the two?
You open it up and it is full of silver coins.
Erlon, stick your hand in there.
It looks like silver coins to me, and I think that's more enticing. Feeling like that might be the trap one.
Fine.
You-
I'll use the mage hand to pick up some.
right now. Just say.
You use the mage hand and it picks up a coin.
Damn it!
All right, stick your hand in there, Erlon.
What the? Fine.
There, your hand touches metal.
Does it
Metal
stick
coin?
to it?
You touch coins, silver coins, as you're
Okay.
like clattering with your hands on it.
Is the magic dispelled the illusion?
No, there's still illusion magic on all three of them.
When we take the coin out, does the coin separately have illusion magic on it?
How long does detect magic last?
10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, it still has illusion magic on it.
These aren't real.
Can I look closely at it and see if I can see through whatever illusion is on it?
You stare at it and it looks like a silver coin. It's not.
mean-
Erlon, bite it.
Oh,
What the?
how long have we been here?
I'd say that this is like we're talking about real time. You're about 4 or 5 minutes, or plus the ritual. So you've been here 15 minutes.
Do we think we're safe here enough to stay here for another 45 minutes and then Zanny gets her spell slots back?
You have no idea.
I wasn't asking you, I was asking them.
I mean, that sounds
Rude.
fine to me.
No, no.
would.
Look, it's not just us anymore. Alice is gonna hold up the child. It's not just us risking our lives anymore.
Yes, that baby was here. They were protecting it. So, if anything, it's the safest one here.
What if those little? Oh, I raised my hand on accident. What if those
You went like that. and
those
raised.
those little red guys come in here again? They might just start stabbing.
Are the chains magical?
You look up. No. They feel like purely decorative for a hag.
Also, if the little red guys come in, I can protect the baby.
She'll take the baby and do what she was trying to do with the lamp and just send it forward in time.
Okay, well maybe Alice is worried about Alice dying. I have
Alice is fine.
So yeah. What are you guys doing with the chests?
I don't trust the chest.
No, of course not.
I don't trust the other empty chests either. I'm gonna close the one chest and open it back up.
It is full of silver coins again. No,
Not
this
that-
one's
not that
now.
one. A different one.
It is now full. It was empty before. Now it's full.
And if I close it and open it up again, is it empty?
It is empty.
Can I? Okay. Are we going? Do we want to take another 10 minutes and identify it?
We can do that.
Oh, okay. Look, I have got one more spell slot left, and I will identify this bad boy in less than 10 minutes.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
You're casting Identify, and this you will be able to tell after 1 minute because it shortens it from, I believe, does it shorten it from 11 minutes to 1 minute?
Yeah,
It says
So-
duration instantaneous. Or well, okay.
it's 1 minute casting time.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you shorten it from 11 to 1 minute. And you're able to find out as you study it, you are sensing the arcane of it. It is a chest of trickery. The chest will appear to have 50,000 silver coins anytime it is opened. Once it is closed, the coins disappear.
Erlon, there is. Oh no, she did not tell you that.
So
Alan.
did the coin in the mage hand disappear when it was closed?
Once it's closed, as soon as you guys look away, it does disappear from the mage hand.
Erlon, there's 50,000 silver in here.
Actually, there's 150,000 because there's 3 of these.
Oh, Erlon, there's 150,000 silver, as much as you can carry, darling.
Why does it keep disappearing then?
Well, the problem
To
is
make it lighter.
you have to bleed on it first. If you get your blood on there, a little bit of a blood sacrifice.
So
then
let's pause it for a moment. Welcome Zanny. We're happy to have you.
Hey, Zenny.
I'm here. What I miss?
All
Zanny,
right,
my
so
girl.
everyone pause for a second as I catch Zanny up really quickly. All right, so you guys continue to fight the coven, and during the next round, the sea hag was stabbed to death, and the Agnes was captured in the lamp, thanks to a vortex warp from Chance, putting Lance right behind her, and then Lance using the ceiling lamp to capture Agnes. So you guys caught them. Then you guys were doing cleanup against the Meanlocks and eventually killed Granny Peggy Mudwallow. Alice was the one who delivered the final blow against Peggy, blasting her 3 times in the head with scorching rays. Chance was paralyzed for a moment and actually fell unconscious because of the Meanlock's paralysis. You then used up one of your healing potions, and I didn't mark this before, but mark off 3 bullets from your character sheet. Afterwards, the group decided to investigate further the tunnels and came across a cavern where the hags may have been sleeping. Here, they found a baby girl, and are unsure if this is a baby that is before they eat the child, or after, and this is a hag that will be actualized in 13 when it hits its 13th birthday. Right now, currently, the baby is in Alice's arms, and Alice is sitting on a cot. The room, I'm going to describe the room, is very much like looks carved, whether by talons or an earth elemental, with chains like hanging from the rooftops, like as a decoration. There is several chests on one side. There's a table that had two jars, one earthen jar and one glass jar with an eye that was following Lance for a little bit. There's a weird looking stone and a painting. There were candles, which Lance then later on used detect magic and sensed illusion magic. And when he stuck his hand through the candles, was able to pull out a scroll as well as a deck of playing cards. There's also a cauldron with some swampy muck in there, and there was a block of stone, like a stone stacking. When Erlon lifted it up, there were a bunch of insects that came out, but Alice was able to mage hand pull something out of it, and it turned out to be a staff. Or sorry, Chance used mage hand to pull out a staff, and that had a bag on it. The bag had some Yuda, wads of Yuda in there. The staff is magical. There is also a tree stump, and then the beds, which have not yet been investigated. But right now, at this exact moment, the group is opening up the chests. The chests have illusion magic on it. Every time Lance opened it, it appeared to have like 50,000 silver. But then when he closed it and then opened it up again, it was gone. Close it, open it up, it reappeared. Alice cast Identify, has not told anyone what it actually does, but the basis of it is illusion. There's also a tunnel leading a little bit further ahead, and I think the last bit is it's been 15 minutes. You do not know if there's reinforcements coming or not. And you guys have not taken a short rest yet.
Okay.
Which I did ask if we wanted to spend the next 45 minutes trying to bunker down for you. And Alice, you two get the most back.
Yeah,
I'm
any questions about, I gave you a lot, but any questions for clarification from Zanny? That way I can paint you the scene a little bit more.
No, I think I'm good. Well, the only question I have is, as far as those chests are concerned, have we, we've already like opened them up and looked in them, so they're not going boom or anything, so that's good.
Yep.
I think Zanny probably would have spent at least a little bit of time trying to figure out what in the seven heavens and nine hells is in that cauldron.
Okay. It looks like a swampy muck. Are you sticking your hand in it?
I'll put a fingertip in there, but I'm not going to taste it.
Okay, roll a dex save for me, please. Did you roll a dex save or not yet? There it is.
Just got it.
Okay. You take 3 points of acid damage.
Okay. Just kind of roll back. Ow. All right. Yeah. That's testy. All right.
But do you do anything else with the cauldron? Oh, one other thing. There are a bunch of bugs just on the floor just because of the staff for the moment. So paint that also in the picture. But anything with the cauldron you want to do, Zanny?
Looking to see how many empty bottles I have. I think 1, 2, 3. So, I see in the chat, Chance asked if I wanted. Yes. I would probably, after sizzling my finger, just kind of. Someone got some telekinesis or something, some mage hand, something like that. Maybe get me a few samples of this stuff. Figure out what the fuck it is.
Yeah, I could help you with that.
Okay. Are you with the vials? I'm assuming these are vials that can handle acid. Are you dunking it
Yeah.
all the way in, or are you just taking the surface?
You know what? I have 3, so I got 3 empty potion vials just from my old stuff. Because you said I used because I only had 1 left, so I used the one I still had on me. So I'll just fill all 3, and I'll see about getting a sample closer to the top from one, closer to the middle, and then all the way from the scummy stuff at the bottom for the last
Okay,
one.
perfect. Top, easy enough. Middle, the mage hand almost like flickers out. When it does the bottom, it does not make it, but you right before it disconnects, it feels like it hit something.
Okay.
There's something
Uh,
in there.
Oh, well, you got the other samples, right?
Yeah. Sounds-
DM, is there a place where they dump this stuff out to like?
Doesn't look like it, but you can just kick it over.
Um, yeah, I think that might be our best bet is just tip this over and figure out what's in the middle of it. Because it's either that or somebody goes diving, I think.
Yeah, just kick it away from us. The
Yeah.
drainage goes that way.
And
Oh,
it is
yeah,
theater of the
sure
mind,
does.
so yeah, roll
It
an
sure does
athletic
look that
check if
way.
you're gonna kick the cauldron.
Fire in the hole, y'all. Was it acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
Ooh, my +0 is going to come in real handy. Oh, I didn't need it.
Natural 20, just karate kick, and it goes crashing. You kick it clear off its hinges and just goes. It clangs loudly and then dumps over, perfectly killing all the bugs that were near and just skittering about. And yeah, you hear 3 things fall over, but you only see one. And as you approach it, it looks like a bow.
Oh, looks like they were trying to maybe eat this or feed it to the thing or fill it. Oh, wait. This is what's left over of a person. Shit.
You said that. Did you hear something else?
Yeah, there was that, and just points at the bone, and there was something else. Uh,
I
can
can.
somebody see invisible things, or
I I can.
I know you were talking about taking a nap. I can do it too if I just get one in.
Chance, are you casting See Invisibility?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Just this whole room with everything else, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you cast See Invisibility, and you see that there are 2 potions that are lying on the side next to the spilled cauldron, invisible.
And I've never seen an invisible potion. Even the potion of invisibility is visible
Yeah,
usually.
yeah. Why would you? I mean, okay, that is a that's an interesting security measure. I give it to whoever previously owned these things. That's actually kind of smart. I wish they'd just used them.
Do you pick them up?
I mean, yeah. I'll pull my mage hand back up. I think. Wait. Let me just double check something.
You would have to recast because the last mage hand dissolved in acid.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that like they weren't like concentration, but neither of them is. So.
Great. The moment you pick it up, the invisibility on them breaks.
Oh.
And there are 2 mysterious potions along with a bow.
Oh well, hello. Huh. I mean, I could take a minute to try to figure out what these potions do. Anybody's as good as me in figuring out that bow.
Do we want?
So
We've
yeah,
been here for like 20 minutes. Do we want to
Do I want to
try to hunker down,
Yeah.
or check out the other pathway?
this is like the baby, like let's run.
Let's go down the path a little bit.
Okay. So just to double check, you guys are leaving the chests, the knickknacks on the desk.
No, not the
Oh,
knickknacks on the
no,
chat, guys. We're taking those.
Lance took all the knickknacks.
Okay, so you're taking the 2 jars, the stone, and you're taking the painting. The painting does not fit in your bag of holding. It is a big portrait. So are you carrying that portrait around?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say roll perception check.
Sorry, I misclicked in all of my.
Is the only one doing the perception check is Lance, or
Oh, that's because Lance has it, and yeah, Lance, as you look at it,
I gotcha.
portrait is moving slightly. Like the clouds are moving.
He's gonna look closer. Is there like people in it? Like, is this like a live stream?
You can't really tell. It doesn't show. It's not. It's a far off image of the city. But
Enhance.
enhance, like zoom in, zoom in.
Zoom and enhance. You got to say zoom and enhance.
Do this pinching motion with your hand. See if you can.
Pinch the
Wave your hand over it like you're swiping across it. Swipe it. Just swipe left. That's all I
left.
heard.
Swipe or no swipe. All right. Anything else you guys are doing in the room before you leave it? Any other investigations or other checks you want to do?
Did we investigate the sleeping area?
You did not.
Let's do that real quick.
Okay. You're checking a chance.
Sure.
All right. Roll a investigation check. You find underneath one of the beds, you do find a stone box of sorts. Like it was hand carved stone. And there's a lock on it.
What's in the box?
Do you
There's
break
a
the
lock on
through
it.
or how do you
Is it
open
a
the lock?
Is it a magic lock?
It is not. You get the feeling like a lot of this is trickery, but also to make it so that people using magic may not necessarily find things right away.
Zanny or Erlan, this seems more your. Well, either Erlan smash it or Zanny with the little lock.
Let's start with the good old fashioned. Is it going to shoot poison at us or explode when we try to do something with it? Take an investigation on it.
Sure.
Erlan's almost about to swing at it already.
Where was this
He has his
investigation?
axe
He's just like acts at the ready as soon as Chance said that. Like,
Does not appear trapped.
Huh. I mean, it's a little stone box. I doubt it's got something in it that, ooh. Unless it's rigged with a grenade, but like, I can't find anything wrong with it.
Yeah,
Do you
I feel like
wanna-
if it was rigged just to explode, it would have been like more obvious, like the ones out front.
Yeah. Everybody want to take a step back? Big man, you want to take a shot at it?
sounds good to me.
Okay. Roll. Are you trying to break the box itself, Erlon, or are you trying to just hit the lock?
Just
Hit
go for the lock, please.
specifically. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, roll an attack.
And I'm gonna give him help action for it.
Cool. With advantage.
Okay.
Aim just like right here, right there.
25 to hit it.
Very easily cleave the lock from the box.
Open sesame.
Okay. Who's opening it?
Zanny will pop back over to it and say, she'll look over to Red. You might want to take a step back just in case. It's up to you.
You sure you want to open it? I can open it.
It's one of those weird, I'm the one that was trained to do this, so I feel it's weirdly my responsibility. Like I should, if I fucked it up, I should be the one to eat the, proverbial grenade to the face.
Oof. Well, if it hits you in the face, just be careful with your one eye.
She looks like she's almost about to be offended, and that's fair.
And he steps back.
It's okay. There was another eye on the table, so.
Oh, I got a Beckett just in case. And is dead ass serious. She's gonna just go ahead and try to flip it open.
Yeah, you just slide the stone lid off, and you see ingots of gold and 20 black coins, about yay big.
Oh, fuck everything.
Lance looks at those and goes, like he's gonna reach for them and goes,
Well,
are those what I think they are?
Zanny absentmindedly is like newspapering his hand. Just please don't. Please don't.
There is infernal script on these coins.
Yes, they are. They are exactly what you think they are, Lance. These are souls.
Wait. Those are souls.
Yeah,
They're soul
those are.
coins.
Yeah, these are. To those of you that may not know, lesson time, kids. This is the currency in the infernal realms. This is literally their money, and it's the souls of people that have been damned to hell forever.
Why would you even want that, Lance?
I have a theory.
Why are you even surprised that he wants it? The second Sandy explained what they are, I was like, oh, of course Lance wants all of them.
Also,
You can set them free.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There is that, and I'm not, I'm talking about how they're all nasty and doom and gloom and nasty and all, but they do confer some benefit to mortal beings that hang on to them. I'm not saying that's a reason to, but they do that.
That's awfully macabre.
And I mean, they
Yeah.
themselves aren't necessarily bad. It's just what
No, yeah.
how they got there, and the people that typically use them is the
Yeah.
bad.
That's kind of that's kind of the long and short of it. It's easy. These are usually people that got tricked into this. Honestly, these are
will end up
these are
here.
probably all the people. These are probably all the people the hags have suckered. And this is their next haul to take in to go trade.
I wonder if zombie Chadwick might be in there.
That's not a bad idea, Chance.
And I can you tell by looking at a soul coin whose skull it is?
Absolutely not. They all look
No.
identical.
I was going to say, does the infernal script say, like, this is Bob Smith?
No, the infernal script is more like dates and times and stamps of when it was created.
And maybe
But not their
more
name,
things
rude.
of uses.
No, that's okay. Can Lance look and Katya told us how long she'd been there. Can Lance look at these and see if there's one that's around that time?
Roll a d20.
While he's doing that, Red, you want to help me get this gold out of here?
Yeah, you could very easily like let it all fall down and then take the ingots themselves, because the coins are on top of the ingots.
And for the record, I ain't saying we don't take these things. Just
I think we
There's-
absolutely have to take them.
yeah. If nothing else, they're evidence. But even if they're not evidence, they need to be in our hands instead of somebody else's. Let's just put it that way.
But I do think we leave them in the box, because I'm pretty sure they were in the box for...
Oh yeah.
This is what they kind of look like. With the infernal script would be on around the rim, for it. But yeah, Lance, you study the dates. All of these are within 12 days. So they don't match, just for the record.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Okay.
you guys can add 7 ingots, whoever's keeping track. 7 gold ingots. Fair market value around 17,500 Yuta or silk, give or take.
Per bar or total?
Oh, total.
Okay.
Each bar is roughly around 2,500 gold.
Okay.
And there's 7 of them.
Yep.
Lance just
Or sorry,
has his
2,500
bag.
silver. Sorry.
Lance just has his bag open and just gestures for you to put them in there.
I'm gonna say you're starting to get very, very close to having that bag full, or at least
I have
you have several.
4
Never
of
mind.
them.
Never.
So
Yep. Took it back. Right as I was saying it, I took it back.
Man says, I have 4 more to go. 3 more to
and you said
go.
there's 20 soul coins.
20 soul coins. Yes.
How big's the box they're in?
It was like about yay big, enough to like It's a heavy box of stone.
Okay.
Can we just
But
put
it-
the whole box in there
Yeah,
so
that's
nobody's
kind of what I'm thinking.
physically touching the soul coins?
Roll. It's gonna be a tight fit. Roll a d20. Odd, yes. Even, no. Yes, you can.
A one time a natural one means yes.
Yes.
Oh, also, Zanny, did you look at the chat?
Who did what?
DM has been rolling like absolute
Oh,
shit
that.
tonight.
Yeah, the mean locks. Holy yeah.
I rolled 4 natural ones in a row.
Tell me that was on something crazy like a fireball or a lightning bolt, please.
Those were all saving from stealing the lamp with the hag in it
Oh,
against Lance playing whack-a-mole on all the mean locks.
that is great.
All right. For time's sake, you guys then head forward. You guys are heading deeper and towards the tunnels, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alice, roll a charisma check. Straight.
Oh no, the kid's getting fussy.
It is getting very fussy as you go deeper and delving deeper for it. I said before there was a bad feeling in this place, a chill wind. The deeper you go in this tunnel, the worse it gets. I want everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Can I also be prestidigitating just a small little lullaby in its ear quietly?
Sure.
Is this versus magic?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Ooh, that was almost bad.
Okay. Lance and Erlon. Let me send both of you a message.
You guys are
Uh,
dead.
It's on
I've
Discord.
I've kind of dropped back with Alice, and I'm trying to give the baby a once over. Probably by the time it starts fussing, I might be why it's fussing.
Yeah.
Zanny's not great with kids.
Zanny, stop. She doesn't need it right now. She's alive. That's all that really matters.
I'm just trying to make sure they didn't do anything to us. Okay, fine. Okay,
They
okay, fine.
might have
okay,
eaten
fine.
her.
I just sent Erlon and Lance messages. Read that.
Is this on Discord?
Yep.
You're over here trying to give her like her, 3-month-old booster shots in the middle of a hag cave.
Guys, we should not go. No, let's go back.
Oh, is it time to go back now? Is it time to run for our
Why?
lives?
No, we can't go down there.
Why?
Bad juju.
The guy that does what I would consider to be some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen on this planet just said we shouldn't go there, so I'm just kind of gonna go listen to that.
How far
you
down
guys.
are we?
All right.
What?
You guys basically see Erlon like completely acting different, like shaking, freaking out.
You okay, buddy?
This isn't good. I really feel like what this kid's feeling. I feel like this isn't a good idea.
Let
Yeah.
me go for the baby. Yeah, the baby's starting to get fussy in your arms, Alice. Like you're trying to, but it looks like it's starting to like a little bit like cry a bit.
Why don't you guys stay here?
No.
And we'll just scout ahead as
No.
far as we.
There should be a
This
clear indication.
is as far as we. This is as far as we. It's time to go.
We can go
That's
another
right.
200 feet without danger.
Chance, honey, Lance is right. It's time to go. Because if something happens to you, one of us has got to go after you. And then if one of us has to go after you, someone has to go after us. And someone starts going after us. Next thing you know, the baby's down there.
100
It's-
feet.
I'm not arguing or bargaining. You want to go, go. But I'm not covering you. We're taking this baby. We're going to go, honey.
All right.
Come on, Alice.
Oh, no, I am already on the way, Zanny. I wanted to leave an hour ago. Of course, when Erlan and Lance get the heebie-jeebies, we go, but not when Alice does. The ghost seer.
When the necromancer says it's time to go, it's time to go.
I see dead people.
He makes them.
Valid.
Is
feels like when
everyone
we looked
going
at that
back,
picture.
or is anyone venturing closer?
I'm sending Hamra 100 feet ahead.
Okay, roll a charisma check for Hamra. And she's a crap.
So she has a -4 to charisma.
Yeah. She gets a few feet and then just stops and then like turns around. And you can just feel like she's sending signals of she doesn't want to go further.
Guys, it feels like when we
What was that, Lance?
no, Lance is actually stuttering. It's like it feels like when we met the bad guys, those guys. I think one of them's down there.
Like one of the harbingers, right? Or
Yeah.
All right.
I think Despair's down there.
All
you know
right.
me, guys. Usually I'd be totally down for it, but this is not right. And the way that I'm looking, the way that a majority of us are looking, this isn't going to be going in our favor.
At best, we're going in a person down because someone's got to stay behind with that baby.
And that
You guys
person's
double
going to
back?
be Alice, I told you
Yeah.
so, Merzer.
Cool.
I just wanted confirmation of what it was. Like saying it's a harbinger, like, okay, that's saying it's
As-
a bad feeling of fear is any kind of magic. Erlon can do a feeling of fear.
As Tim, I'm with you. As Zanny, when Lance says it's time to go, there's no hesitation.
You guys continue backtracking, returning back to this area here where they originally was. Are you guys staying here or just trying to get out as quick as possible?
I'm gonna pop ahead, maybe 50 feet tops, just to make sure that we don't run into any reinforcements.
Okay.
But if we find any reinforcements, I'm gonna let people know. And do we feel like setting up some ambushes, or do we feel like if we see trouble, blitzkrieg it and go?
I think slower is probably better with a baby.
I'm also entirely tapped.
I have one spell left.
I
Zanny.
got one bullet and dream maker, and it'll cost one big boom.
I've got all the stuff that my instrument can do.
I do have grenades.
I'm out.
When we
If
start
you-
walking the other way, do
Oh,
we,
is
me
there-
and Erlon feel better?
Yeah, things are getting better in this area, but there's still that chill.
Is there a door?
Like a physical door? No.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's a doorway path leading to another
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, I was hoping for a room that had a door because I can arcane lock, and then we could.
Unfortunately, not.
You said you got one more spell left in you, Lance, and then you're down to the grenades you got on your.
I have a second level spell, yeah.
All right, hang on to that for a bad situation. Then Zanny will hand over the grenade launcher. The magic words Alakablam.
His hands the grenade launcher. All right.
Lance loads 4 grenades into it.
Yep. Cool. All right. You guys return to the Coven Lair area, leaving behind that whole thing. Do you guys try to go back the way you came?
On the one hand, we should go. That's where the cages are.
Yeah.
On the other hand, that other pathway might have another way out, but then we don't get to rescue the people in the cages.
There's also a tree
Yeah.
in the way. Do you have the
Well,
ability to get us across the gorge again, or are we going to have to deal with that tree this time?
I actually think I can get us across the gorge.
Oh, okay.
All right. Are you guys heading back the way you came?
I have one thought before we go any further, y'all. We all managed to get in here just fine. We can get the. You have that as a ritual, right, Lance? Water breathing?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The baby's fine. We're okay. We're okay. Never mind.
Forgot we had to not drown a baby.
Drown the baby.
Oh, I mean, I just all of a sudden remember. It's like, wait a second. We all breathe water. The baby doesn't. Hang on.
Well, you don't know. It could be an amphibious baby.
I sure. I mean, if it's human,
If-
I hope it's not.
If nothing else, I mean, there were spots to come up and breathe. So we just, in the worst case scenario, we could have bag of holding it 10 minutes at a time.
That's true. We do have like half a dozen of those.
You guys are heading back down the tunnel. Are you guys trying to stealth, or are you guys just trying to go as quickly as possible? Because I would say it's
Stealth.
been now about
Yeah.
30 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to stealth ahead for all of my +2.
Okay. Go ahead, roll a stealth check, Sandy.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice rock.
Yeah. Immediately you are seen, and a red cap attacks you, and you are an 18 hit, so you take 7 slashing, and it starts screaming, in Sylvan. What do you do, Zanny?
Let's see. That's the 10 languages that's not on the list.
You all start hearing also shouting up ahead where Zanny is.
I'm mentally say back, got one, and then I'm gonna poison needle it and try to knock it the freak out.
All right, roll an attack. 19 hits, roll damage. 16 poison. It wobbles a little bit. It's still standing. The rest of you are able to come as the cavalry. Let me see if
I'll-
it's get one extra attack before you guys come surging in.
Well, I wanted to knock it out, but because I cantrip, I get to fire one time with Dreammaker.
Then go ahead.
I wanted to take it out with the magic, but as soon as it starts wobbling, it's like, oh, you ain't fuck it.
Yeah, it's still standing. 23 hits. Roll, roll your
Nice.
damage. 18 plus 16 is 30. Because you wouldn't have advantage on this, so 20.
Yeah, I would just have
34. It's still standing, looking hurt to hell, but still standing. I'm going to say everyone comes in and very quickly are able to dispatch it with the last 9 hit points it has.
Hmm.
But you can hear shouting up ahead. Are you guys going to charge in or try to stealth again?
Can we set up an ambush?
honestly have them come in and just start waylaying them as soon as they come through the threshold. I kind of like
Yeah.
that thought.
Okay.
You mean
Yep.
set up at the front? Come on.
Yeah, I
Alright.
can sit there and ring bells the whole time.
Where's
As
the
you
where's the
guys-
furthest point that I could possibly be?
Well, so we're right now theater of the mind. So
Okay.
don't worry
Yeah.
about this.
Okay, sorry.
What?
How?
Go ahead, Chance.
Like how big is this area?
Right now you've been like getting a little closer. You're there at the tunnels. Right now you're in the tunnels heading back. So it's just like the caverns. I would say it's about 15 feet wide, 15 feet tall, sort of situation for the tunnel.
Okay. I would like to, in the pathway that they're coming down, cast Entangle.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Angle comes up. And I'm going to say everyone is about to get. I'm going to ask everyone to roll an attack with advantage because they will get caught in that entangle. and let's see how many you are able to dispatch with this first wave.
I'm gonna while we're setting up our little ambush, I'm gonna take my 3 potent poison doses that I have for the day and dose up 3 bullets.
Great.
So my
So Erlon, roll 2 attacks because you're going to attack twice because you
Yep.
that as your action. Lance, what are you casting? And yeah, let's start.
I
with
would
that.
have dumped the skeletons since we had a minute to prep.
Perfect.
Hey, let's go.
I would cast Toll the Dead because that's the only thing I can cast.
Cool. And
yeah, red.
everyone rolled damage as well. And Lance, I want you to roll. Just roll 8 attacks, arrows. And now roll damages. Last one was your
Ike.
pick, Raul or Ike.
Oh, it was Raoul. It was Raoul.
Okay,
Ike's the 8 in the middle there.
there you go. Chance, are you doing any attack thing as the 4 red caps are charging?
Yeah, I'll just. Somehow you're uglier than the rest. Vicious mockeries.
He rolled an 8. He's like, but my mama said I looked pretty, and dies. Alice, any rolls you're doing attack wise while you're carrying the baby?
I'm gonna turn the kid away while I cast Eldritch Blast
Fair enough. Roll your attack rolls.
with my 300 range.
Yep. And
That
roll
sniper.
damage. Very easily, you guys are able to kill the next 4, or the 4 that came coming. So now here's the question. It does still, but you feel like people are going to keep investigating to see what happened because the hags have not called upon them. Are you guys going to just try to do a mad dash, or are you guys going to try to stealth around any patrols?
We are gonna need 10 minutes to get water breathing on that baby, so we are gonna have to get quiet again at some point.
It's fine. Then let's stealth, I guess.
Why don't?
Nope. No, go ahead.
Oh, I also don't know. Maybe we should do that right now. While we sort of have a like Lance can do the ritual while the rest of us just block the corridor.
It just seems like they're gonna keep on coming, kind of deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Lance, you already used my pearl.
I have not.
Okay.
You have to attune to it, and then
Yeah.
I have to do what?
But yeah, so theater of the mind. We're gonna fast forward a little bit. Go
I
ahead,
was
Lance.
attuned to it because I have an open attunement slot and I've been holding it for
Perfect.
a week.
Then you are.
I just figured I was giving it back, so I didn't have it written down on my sheet. But yes, I would have had it attuned.
Okay, so you can get back a 3rd level spell slot.
I'll say it's been off my it's been unequipped from my character sheet for like weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I should put it in there so we know where it is.
For the sake of time, you're able to spend 10 minutes, get the baby, have the
Water
breathing spell.
Yep.
And I re-roll something. No other red caps come. You guys begin stealthing, so I want all of you to roll a stealth check. Alice, also roll charisma check to keep baby quiet. You are able to keep baby quiet, and then roll your normal stealth check.
But I am on a rock.
You're like, shh, it's okay. Then you start singing to it. So we have 2 and 2.
I'll go back to giving.
Oh, damn, so close.
I'll go back to giving Alice help actions.
Okay.
While we're traveling.
Alice, then re-roll one more time with advantage.
But it's okay. I roll a 10.
Yeah, you're the two passed, 2 failed, and you're on the fence.
I'm on that wiggly edge.
You guys are able to get to the tree without incident.
I was
You
gonna
guys
say,
are-
wait, is the baby crying?
No, the baby is not crying.
Okay. Lance is just going to hand Alice a wand and say, if the baby's crying, just use this on him.
What is this?
It's the wand of smiles. It'll make him laugh.
I thought you threw this into the fountain to appease your uncle's warlock patron.
Yeah, actually,
That's right.
you no longer
It's-
have that.
Well, at least it's not a wand of fireballs, or
Hey, Lance
I mean, a
hands
wand
you
of
pen.
silence, so it'd come in handy.
He hands me a pen. What do you want me to do with this pen? Click it a bunch of times.
Yeah,
You don't have like keys or something.
I have an orb, a magic orb. Do you want that?
I don't think I want to hold a magic orb close to a child. I don't know the ramifications of that, hag or otherwise.
All right, you guys are at the gorge. What are you doing with the tree still hanging with all these sacks on its branches?
Do we care about making noise anymore?
Well, Chance, you said you had an idea for getting us across.
I did. I have one more vortex warp in me. I know that Alice was not a fan of the bag of holding idea, but if everybody gets in there for 6 seconds, I can.
Then you can throw one
Loop us
person in the
across.
bag. Okay.
The only person I'm not sure about is myself. I'm going to try something, but worst case scenario, I will turn myself invisible and try to sneak.
I mean, the other option is we just burn the tree down because I can get my 3rd level spell slot back and blow up the tree. And then we just run past it.
My inner family lineage really wants me to do the kind of crazy, slightly dumb thing that Chance suggested.
Hold on. Let me try something really quickly. And Alice is going to pray to every single one of the spirits that she gets her Misty Step 1. I have one more Bardic Inspiration slot left. Oh, that's it. Is that it? No, that's the wrong one. It's 4, isn't it?
Wait, if all of you go into my bag of holding, I can Misty Step us across.
It's not the right
Oh.
one.
That would
Yeah,
be
that
my last spell
one
slot, but
is a friend, Alice.
I thought Misty Step was only 30 feet.
it is.
Distance.
You got to get there, and I thought when we got closer than here, we were within the 60 feet of the tree.
Do you have some shot of distance in it?
I do actually. Can you distance spell that? DM, can I use distance spell meta magic to double the distance of Misty Step?
Yes.
Perfect. Yes, I can do it once. I have one more meta magic and I have a distance spell. So I could double it to 60 feet, so I can make us across.
Oh, wait. I have a question. What if you... Is it going to make a lot of noise? Like, is Misty Step loud?
It's silent. It's a step.
Okay.
It's
I didn't know if it was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a...
it's a-
or...
And Misty.
No.
You've seen me do it 100 times.
I'm never paying attention to you, Lance.
Erlon can do it.
Oh, that one. Okay, no, that one. I know that one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
It's just
God.
Lance can make it go a little farther.
I can play with the magic and make it go farther.
So, is everyone doing this plan? Bag of holding for Lance, and then Lance Misty Step.
I'm
Sure.
down for it.
Yeah, that gets us all.
Yes,
Lance has to take everybody else's bag of holdings too, so now he's got
Just
6 of them.
for a moment.
Lance, darling, before you go, have 11 temporary hit points, just in case you fall. I don't want you to die.
And a bardic inspiration for, I don't know.
What do you say to inspire Lance?
You are literally in charge of all of our lives. Don't fuck this up.
Who has the lamp?
Hmm?
Alright.
Who has the lamp? Don't
I
hold.
do.
Okay, I was like, don't hold the lamp
Okay.
and get into the bag.
6
Yeah.
bags and the lamp.
Oh,
and a
darling,
portrait.
darling. Very bad thing. My dress is another dimension. my pockets are.
You have dimensional pockets now.
I have dimensional pockets.
Take your dress off.
I'm not taking my
Alice?
dress off. I'm not getting nude.
Alice, hurry up.
Alice, it's either take your dress off.
It's
or
not
explode and
quick.
go into another dimension.
Okay, well, Zaddy, help me with the laces then, darling.
Oh my God, Alice is taking her dress off.
Alice just
That's
wants
your
to.
choice.
Presumably she has a shift on. 'cause
Oh yeah,
that-
no, I've got a petticoat and everything. I'm fully dressed
You have a
underneath.
swimsuit that you could switch into.
No, it's no.
Zanny points off. Boys, that way.
I mean, actually, we should be switching into our swimsuits at this point, anyways.
Oh, I guess I'll
Yeah,
change
suppose
to my
that-
swimsuit.
So, 15 minutes, or I'll say 5 more minutes pass.
We almost blew up, you guys.
All right.
That would have made the story real interesting.
Oh boy.
Drifting into the.
Now we're in
That's
the
a word.
astral.
Yeah, now we're in the astral sea. Great.
Okay, you do hear some voices behind you, but nothing. But they don't get closer. But eventually, you switch out your clothings, and you hand Lance the dress, and Lance, you're able to then get everyone in the bag of holding, and then Misty step, and
So
then
Lance is carrying 6 bags of holding and a
And
dress
a lamp.
and a
and
portrait
a lamp
and a
and
lamp.
a portrait. Cool.
And then unloading them all, getting everyone out, everyone grabbing their things, and running. Or stealthing. So I'm going to ask again, are you guys stealthing this next part? Or
I mean, now that we're across, do we want to set the tree on fire?
Yes.
Can we get a little further
grenade.
away?
Grenade.
Let's
Grenade.
get next
Are you
range.
firing the grenade, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. You fire the grenade. Is this a normal shrapnel, concussive, blast? What is this?
It's a fragmentation grenade. So
That's or slashing damage, not fire damage.
hold on then. You know what? I'll get that 3rd level spell slot back, and I'll just cast Fireball.
Did you use your Misty Step? Was that
That was a 2nd level spell. I had one
Okay.
2nd level spell that I hadn't used.
okay?
So-
23 doubled to 46 because it is vulnerable to fire damage and it does catch on fire. It screams and writhes, and you see all the branches like swaying and shifting, and you see the sacks begin to fall. And 3 and 4. Okay. You see starting to emerge from the different sacks
Oh boy.
these creatures like emerging from the things and just like screaming and moaning, as some of them are also catching on fire and trying to put it out. But they all do see you and are starting to try to follow and charge after you or setting their tree on fire. Are you guys going to stay and fight these waves or just run?
This
I think
is
at
when
this point we
haul out.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we
Yeah.
just run.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is
Yeah.
this is the part where we run away, and if they get close enough, one of us hits them with a alakablam.
Yep. Some of you who are more inclined with nature would know these are razor vine blights and twig blights. The tree is on fire. They're going to try to desperately put it out. We'll see how successful it is. But more sacks are falling, and every sack that falls opens up to another blight. I want everyone to roll
I mean-
athletics check.
At least that answered my question. I was worried that there were people trapped in there.
Oh,
Oops, that's not the.
Chance, you're tripping a little bit.
Oh God. thank
No,
God
I
for that
actually
reroll.
rolled the wrong thing.
Oh, that's an Arcana. So re-roll the athletic. I won't re-roll that as athletics. Better. Okay. All of you are able to keep going. Zanny, you have to push yourself a little bit more, but it makes sense. Short feet or
Yep.
shorter legs. You're able.
I don't have Erlon's natural speed.
Yeah, you're able to. Actually, you're able to push faster than everyone. So it's odd because you're trying not to outclass them because of your bonus action dash. So that's why it's getting a little weird for you as you run. But eventually, you guys do get across into the central caverns, and there are no red caps here. You keep running towards the jail cell. There are red caps in the jail cells.
Murder.
4 of them. Everyone roll attacks. and they're gonna be attacking you.
4 attacks then?
Yeah, all of you guys get an attack, and I'm gonna
Oh,
roll.
and attack. I gotcha.
Yeah,
Sorry, I rolled 3 times instead of 2.
I'm gonna see who isn't targeted. And I'm just gonna do this by alphabetical.
And
Danny, you are the only one who doesn't get an attack. The others attack.
Woo. My hit points, thank you.
All right. Alice, what's your AC?
It's 15 because I'm still wearing my leather armor. I can dry it out later.
Okay. Chance, what's your AC?
10.
You take 7 slashing. Lance, I believe you cast mage armor. What's your Erlon, what's your AC?
16.
16. It just hits. You take 6 slashing because you're not raging.
Correct.
And then Lance, you take the 19 for 8 slashing. But you guys are able to murder 4 more red caps.
Is the
Alright.
child okay?
The child.
Danny is totally doing protect the princess detail, is not leaving Alice's side mainly because of the baby.
Yeah. Baby's okay. You basically dodged out of the way for it, so it did not target the baby.
Are we
The
able to
cells-
see? Oh, sorry. You're good.
You guys are at the cells. What are you doing with the jail cells?
They're still in there, correct? Or
They are all still in there.
we have to break them out really quickly.
Did they get weakened, the magic on them when they died?
Do you recast detect magic?
I would have to spend 10 minutes, but I can.
I'm gonna attack it right away. I'm gonna attack the lock right away. Fuck it.
Okay,
Where-
which one are you attacking, Erlon?
I'm going to the one with the blind man up top.
Okay,
Or middle. Right, yeah.
roll an attack.
I'm honestly not against this option. The very swift barbarian smash all the locks option.
Yeah.
You attack and you missed the lock,
I
unfortunately.
missed the lock. I'm
Try
going to.
again.
I'm
You
going
hit
to
the
attack
bars instead, but they
I'm
do
going to attack
dent.
it. That's terrible.
And you again miss the lock, and you are scraping metal
For
noise.
fuck's sake, someone shoot it or break it. Like, we just need to break these locks really quick, guys.
Imagine it's Lance's face. Help action.
All right. Let's see if that works then.
And I've got my gun cocked. If you miss this, if you miss it, I'm gonna shoot
It
it off.
does hit. Roll damage.
All right. 14.
You break the lock, and as
Fantastic.
you open it, it opens. The magic seems to have it's still there, but has been severely weakened.
Okay, I go on to the next one with the fairy.
Okay. The man kind of very carefully like pulls himself out, and he's like, "Oh, thank the 16." And you guys can actually hear him now.
Lance,
Oh.
is
Yeah.
there a max on the water breathing?
It's not a concentration spell. I would just have to recast it again. I can do it 5 people at a time.
All right.
Yep.
Maybe start prepping that, and I'll watch the door here.
Lance will start prepping that spell.
I'm gonna
Lance
say,
tells
Erlon-
Erlon not to open this one.
So
Wait,
you guys are not opening the stone statue.
gotcha.
Not yet.
I would also recommend maybe hesitating on the black rubble one, because I just have a weird feeling that's some disintegration shenanigans.
Gotcha.
Let's
Oh,
open
does
the
this...
people first, and maybe the sheep and the frog.
Yeah, anything
I'm
that's
definitely gonna save that
living.
sheep because I can
Yeah.
relate. Oh.
Erlon, you are able to eventually, within 10 minutes, break all the locks that you so choose. So the wingless fairy does exit.
Does
You're-
she have any magic that could help?
Assist.
Would she help?
Let me see really quickly.
Well, the frog's amphibious, so it doesn't need it.
Sorry.
Let me just check. Sorry.
Pretty sure that's not really a frog.
But I mean,
At this point,
okay,
it is.
you might have a point. Yeah,
Yeah,
you might have a point, but I think it has gills.
For some reason, it's not pulling up fairy stats.
She has no stats.
There. Okay, wait. I found pixie stats. Let's see. Yeah, nothing would help in this situation. I'm just looking at her spell slots or her spell abilities.
Can't
And-
Pixies cast True Polymorph?
Not true
Or-
polymorph, but she can polymorph, but not true.
Hmm.
So she could polymorph herself if needed into like a fish or something.
Oh, that's good.
Lance is gonna ask or have somebody ask her, like, the two of them, if they know anything about these other people. Like, is it gonna be safe to open them up?
You're coming in low, Lance, again.
Lance is gonna have somebody ask if it's safe to open these other cages up.
She just shrugs out. I have no idea. Sorry.
Well, sheep is getting saved, so sheep next.
You guys then free the frog.
Yep.
Alice, do you do anything with the frog?
No, I have a child now. I've upgraded pets.
You're not gonna kiss
Oh,
the
wow.
frog?
No,
Oh,
then
Mr.
I'll end
Frog.
up with 2 children.
Oh.
All right.
And that's
So-
how grungs are born.
I'll put a leash rope on the sheep and shove a frog in my pocket with crab camera.
Well, hang on. I can put the frog in a specimen jar at least.
That's nice of you. Crab Hammer was about to eat.
Then you put the frog.
Frog is looking just directly at Hamra. Frog is friend, not food.
She knows.
Well, okay, yeah, it's fair.
She just
And-
slaps her claws. All right.
Much to the
Now, if
shame.
it was a chicken, though, I could make no promises if there was a chicken in here.
Through the mental link, you hear, "Don't ever tell her they taste like chicken.
As
I
much
don't
as-
know what they taste like.
They taste like chicken. Don't ever tell her."
Sorry,
much
guys.
as I
Hold on,
don't
a sec.
want
Erlon, what are you saying?
Yeah, as much as they don't want me to, I am going to break the lock of the stone man.
Okay. Erlon is breaking the lock. Is anyone stopping him?
Yes.
Why?
Erlon, stop that. If that's really what it is, that's a plague curse that can wipe out entire towns and turn
Also-
all of them into living stone creatures.
Also, just secondly, it is a human-sized stone statue that is not going to fit in anybody's bag of holding. It is too heavy.
Yeah, but guys, what happens if we break the lock and it breaks whatever the curse this guy has?
None
Well-
of the other people's curses broke when we broke their locks.
Well, if you
If-
notice the first one, he was able to talk.
I think that's just something about the cages they were in. If you're right, Lance, and this is a disease, I'm fine. I can't even be a
Very-
carrier.
It
If
does say the cages were enchanted with silence. That's why you couldn't hear any of us. It's not
Eh.
our individual curses.
if nothing else, like, we'll take the living things. We know where this place is. We can send something back with clerics and removing curses to investigate if they're still here.
All right.
The best we can do in this situation.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're just not equipped to handle it. Unless we got very, very lucky, we'd end up doing more harm than good if he's right.
I mean, the rubble we could at least put in a jar if we. I don't think it's.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
you touch that with your hands.
Does that like on closer inspection, does it look like actual rubber or does it look like ash, pile of ash and like remains of something maybe that got destroyed?
Looks like ash and rubble mixed together.
Oh, you can
Okay.
just vacuum that up. That's fine.
What's a vacuum?
Yeah.
Hasn't been invented yet.
It's a
All right,
magic broom. It's a magic broom.
magic broom.
It's
You
an
guys are
electric broom.
able to collect everyone except for the statue. I'm assuming.
I guess
And
so.
you're able to successfully cast the breathe underwater spell, Lance. And as you do, you don't hear anything else from like nothing else comes through the to check on the jail. Do you guys try to stealth or push into the central caverns and run into the water.
Oh shoot. Maybe stealth that first to see what's in there. You guys, or no?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
make sure that they're not standing on the other side waiting for us to come out.
Correct.
Okay. Then everyone roll me a stealth check.
Yeah, our whole goal right now is just get close enough and then DAGE, do aptly graceful exit.
Alice just falls over with the baby.
Fuck, Alice, the baby.
Look, it's the rocks, all right, and I'm frazzled.
It's the same rock, by the way.
I'm
Alice.
giving you helps on this, so
Oh
you have
yeah.
advantage.
It's the same rock.
It's so much better. The rock came back for round 2.
DM, can I learn the pet rock spell?
I'll see if you can.
Just to do this to Alice every time.
Jeez.
So on the other side, there is an ambush waiting for you with 2 red caps. So everyone roll an attack.
Just 2?
Just 2. They're calling for more reinforcements.
And this one I still get 2 attacks as well.
Yep. Looks like they're going to target Alice and Chance. And with everything said and done, Alice, it's both miss. They rolled a 9 and an 8, so they miss Alice and Chance. All right, you guys killed the 2. You know that there's more coming, and you guys rush to the water. You dive in, get everyone to dive in. The fairy transforms into a fish, and you all begin swimming. I want everyone to roll athletics checks as you guys are swimming as fast as possible.
With the +5 for the people who have the gloves.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
just...
If you haven't unattuned them, yeah.
We didn't have time to unattune to them.
Well, you did one
Such a
short
good
rest.
Did.
That's why I was like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we did. I'm not attuned to him.
So,
Oh,
all right.
wait. I still am. I swapped out the other ones.
Okay. I think the last one is
What?
Alice, Erlon, Chance, Zanny.
It
You
didn't
roll?
send. Sorry.
Oh.
That's my bad.
All right. You guys are able to successfully swim and return to your boat. Eventually, you return back to civilization and are able to fast forward a little bit. You return at around 9 p.m. And I would say around 9 p.m. Are you guys heading straight towards the Quiet Castle to deliver the lamp, or are you guys gonna wait till the next day?
Straight White Castle. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we have too many
Yeah.
additional people we need to get service for.
We
Yeah.
have like an unidentified pile of ash. We have a pile of soul coins. We have
Immediate
the baby.
sanctuary.
We have the rewards.
We have the sheep and the frog.
And we have a
we-
lot of questions to answer.
Moses would have questions if he looked at us.
And we're not giving a harbinger time to come in the middle of the night and break her out.
We
Yes.
brought the whole nativity scene with us.
The whole nativity scene.
We are the nativity scene.
So I guess the
Yeah,
last thing.
fucking Alice with the baby in hand. And
Alice has got
everything.
Alice is married with the baby Jesus right there.
There we go. All
And
right.
a hag and a lamp.
So I will say you have successfully brought back Agnes Bone Chewer, or not back. You have brought her to justice. You guys get the reward. So let me confirm.
50,000.
I believe it is 50,000, but just want to confirm it.
Ooh.
Toss the bounty hunters.
Honey.
I wanted to kill her too.
Yep.
So bad. So bad.
30,000 Yuda, not 50.
Oh.
30,000.
Nah.
Everybody gets 6,000. You don't need. How's her party fund looking?
Pretty
We
good.
used
I
a
thought
lot
we
of
put
it.
stuff in it. Oh, did we not put stuff in it last time?
No,
I
we bought all the gloves out of it.
yeah, and I took some out as well to do some alchemy things to
All right,
redo some
everybody
potions.
gets 5,000, and 5,000's going in there.
All right, fine.
So that night,
Yes.
you guys collect your reward. You guys are exhausted. and you are able to head back to Adnan's house to rest. And next time we will be picking up on the holiday to see if you guys are willing, after a whole day of searching and then all that just happened, if you're willing to go and deal with the festivities. But I will say you are able to get everyone mark up a long rest. You add your 5,000 for the Yuda. And Alice, you have your hand raised.
Yeah. What happened to my child?
That's gonna be up to you guys to decide. What are you gonna do with the baby, the sheep, the fairy, the blind guy, and the frog?
Do we decide this before we go home and go to bed, or is this like a?
So yeah, let's do 3 more minutes.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
that
ask
was my.
What do you guys want to do with the baby? You do not know if this is a hag or if this is an actual innocent child before digestion.
Lance is still going with his suggestion from earlier that we need to go get this baby legend lord.
I do agree with that part, yes.
Yeah, I completely agree. Zany's trying really hard to not imagine this baby's last name now being Glory Song Vinteri.
Glory Solving Terry Mazer.
I was the one who volunteered first. You were like, who would take the baby? And I said I would.
Yeah, but I also kind of saved it too.
Everyone wants the baby.
Is the baby a hag baby or not?
So you're going straight to the temples that night?
Yes.
Okay.
And drop it off
to see
at
if
the
they're
door.
willing to deal with the ceremony that night, or if they're gonna push it up to the next day.
Roll a what?
D20.
Does somebody still have their inspiration?
Unfortunately, no.
I mean, I do. Yeah.
If you want to use it.
I
Say pretty please.
unless there's going to be some RP for the week.
This is like whether or not you guys want to wait until next week and to discuss and for the reveal. Let me roll something.
DM still has his inspiration.
Because I also haven't used my DM inspiration.
DM inspiration.
I rolled exactly 50. So, anyone want to use their inspiration? Should we roll that 6?
Fine, I guess. Whatever.
All right, Chance, roll me a d20.
What's in the wrist?
Nope. The clerics are.
You still suck.
The reason why. let's put this as a narrative. The reason why the clerics decline to do the ritual that night is because there's still that everything else in that lair, and the old guard is going to go and try to clear out the lair after you guys drop maps showing where it exactly is.
Yeah, but they fucking owe us.
The next day they will do it right before the festivities, and I will say I'm gonna just tell you guys the answer for it as soon as. Just let me move my cat for a second.
It is a real baby. You are the father.
It is revealed that the baby is a hack, and that in 13 years she will.
No.
No, we can fix it.
No. I don't.
You guys can
actually
leave the
think you
baby
can.
at the temples. You guys can take the baby and consider what your options are. But that is something you guys will eventually find out. Is that the baby? I'll even say just for the narrative. I'm gonna overroll the dice. You find out that night that the baby is a hack, and that upon 13 years old on her birthday, which you guys don't know when is her birthday, but upon her 13th year, she will turn into a hack.
Siege, let's play it out.
We've got her birthday plus or minus a month.
Yeah.
If she's not holding up her head, like we can at that age, developmental, you can kind of give windows that are.
Yeah,
That's why we tell agent months until 2 years.
But that is what you find out. All right. So next time we're gonna see what you guys we're gonna do an RP session. We're gonna see if anyone wants to do any role playing on the holidays, as well as if you guys are invited or not to any of the 3 feasts, and we'll see what happens on the 16th of Earth. But you guys can hold your head high. Crimson Peacekeepers have undone the Had Coven into hands. And just I'll send more reports or fun things next week for RP. So, all right, y'all. Everyone have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Take
I
care.
will see you guys in a while.
That is true. So
No,
everyone else,
Yeah. Good luck.
Brian is congrats again, Brian. You're gonna have a kid of your own.
Yeah.
Yay!
So we'll see. Hopefully everything is nice and healthy. We wish the best for you. So
Yeah.
we'll see you in
It'll,
like
it'll be a
2-3
few
weeks.
weeks while I'm gone. So yeah.
Yep.
No, enjoy it all.
Awesome. Everyone else, good night. Bye.
Good night.
Night night.